this. And that. And that! There, okay. We're good. Oh, there's someone here too. All right, how's the audio coming in here, gang? Let's see here. Dum, 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 dum. Game music sounds like it's fine. All right, it looks like everything's okay. Everything okay? Coming in okay. Okay. No. So welcome to the stream. It's a new month. It's Wednesday, March 1st. Right on, Penny. Thank you. Yeah, so it's Wednesday, March 1st. Or no, it's not even Wednesday, it's Tuesday. Hey, Sue, welcome to the stream. You're in for a little bit of a reprieve from the madness that is Jay's stream. Here it's a little more kind of chill and but I've got a couple of new things that are coming. I should have them set up by Thursday, if all is well. And I think I'm gonna add some music, like maybe not Lotro music, but just kind of general kind of chill 70s, easy listening stuff, Steely Dad, etc. Oh, you gotta go now. All right. Well, good luck. And God, I hope you guys get home safe. So Basila's out into another province. She's away from home. She's visiting friends, and they just broke down. They broke down in the middle of like a busy bridge or something like that. So two of them stayed with the car waiting for the tow truck, and Basila and her friend's daughter went to the mall. I guess just to kind of hang out and like stay warm. So yes to that music idea. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Lotro has good music and all, but it kind of comes and goes, and it's not steady. So, let's see here. And I don't really jump games, so I think this would be a pretty cool chill stream to that kind of music. It kind of goes with my I'm just going gray and whatever, and so that kind of 70s era. Anyway, so I'm not sure how long of a stream I'm going to have, folks, here tonight, just because the cats. Okay, so my cats are stressed, and you can tell, and it's because Basila's not here. The cats kind of are mopey and depressed and whatnot. So I think I always miss your streams because it's so. How big is the time difference where you are, Sue? Like, you're maybe only a couple of hours from Jay and Jay's stream time, right? You're a little further. Well, I guess it would be east. So you're probably. Are you like around midnight right now? Like, I'm just gonna guess. Is it like 3 minutes to 12? I'm just I'm kind of racking my brain here with these differences, or is it even later? Anyway, yeah. So yes, okay. That was a good guess. Right on. Time zones, education, folks. Just remember what you learn in grade school and high school. So, if you can. Yeah. So it's a little bit difficult, and sometimes I get Jay. Jay used to start later. He used to start later in the day around, it would be around 4 p.m. His time. So in the UK, so it would be around 11 a.m. my time. So he used to stream from like 11 till sometimes 6, 7. And sometimes he'd raid me. And that's how we kind of first started, becoming friends. We just raided each other and whatnot. But and the Rose Garden and Swimmeroo kind of got a kick out of his stream. Although Swimmeroo doesn't go there anymore because you have to be over 18. But anyway, so but yeah, it's tougher like Laura and some of the other, and Milch, some of the other folks from my friends from another stream to make it over to this one just because of the time difference. But that's okay. I mean, I'm streaming at kind of a weird time for me. Like, it's about 5 p.m. Oh, look at these two boxers. Unless one is just really genuinely on follow here. We've got Lesrin, and then we've got Harrowlin. So I'm thinking they're two boxing, but that's fine. Yeah, so it's about 5 o'clock where I am right now. So this stream was kind of a, I'm not gonna say out of boredom, but it was kind of to alleviate. Yeah, that is true, especially with some of the stuff that was going on there today. Ooh, boy. It's kind of an escape for me, where I can kind of be an adult and have some kind of potty humor mixed with adult humor, but it's not for everyone, that's for sure. but I find it hilarious. So we get up to all kinds of things there. But yeah, so this stream kind of was born of my my boredom in between the time where I finished work, which is at 4:30 my time, and by the time my significant other finishes work, which is about, well, it used to be 8, and now her schedule is kind of pulling the old switcheroos. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with the stream. I don't know whether I should start even later. I don't really feel like I should, because I feel like I should just so I can chat with my friends from Europe and beyond. But at the same time, you know, like it's kind of not a necessity for me to start as early anymore. But maybe it's better to start early, because then you have more energy. You know, there's more energy from after your work day, and you don't want to go to sleep, because around here, let me tell you, you know, they say if, you know, 30 is the new 20, and 40 is the new 30, and 50 is the new 40, and 60 is the new 50. Well, 9 p.m. is the new midnight, because there's a lot of folks around here who like to go to sleep at you know, earlier and earlier than ever, including myself. So you know. Anyway, hope you all are doing well. Got a couple things. Got a couple things we're doing right now. I'm working in the angle of methyl gesundheit. And I'm just doing some quests. I'm just continuing this quest. I'm level 41 now, so this area. Oh, look, look, and Kayla for sure. Look who this suspect. You know, Milch, I missed you, buddy. I missed you. I gotta tell you, you know, like, I sent you a couple messages, and I meant what I said. So it's just kind of, sometimes you just gotta kind of, you know, take some time, give some space. But when you've got a good thing going, it's not a good idea to just throw it away just because, you know, like, and sometimes it's not a good thing to spend too much time together. So you know, so sometimes that familiarity, like even with my best friends, I was telling this story once in Lotro, but it was a while ago, so I'll tell it again. I used to team up with still one of my Sue's here because she knew you were gonna be here, Milch. Sue is here for you. No, Sue. Sue beat you to the punch. It was nice of her to join us. Yeah, so I used to play with a friend of mine who I've been friends with him a long time. I actually made friends with him through his internship, and he's now a doctor. And I actually moved to Connecticut to as part of his doing, I guess he suggested me, he recommended me for a job, and it really got me some really good life experience and everything. And so I used to game with him. I used to play Lotro with him and this other friend a lot, and we did so much content together. And then we got into a Lotro instance, and it was late at night, and it was just like, we should have quit. We shouldn't have done it, but we did. And before you know it, frustrations were coming out because we couldn't solve the instance, and then we were suspecting each other of like typing behind my back, and you know, I'm typing behind his back, etc. So it caused us to kind of take a break, and one guy just left the server for pretty much good after that. Like, he came back, but it was kind of half-hearted. So sometimes too much time spent with another person can result in, you know, familiarity breeds contempt for some folks, especially if you're stuck together for so long. You know, that's why a lot of people are breaking up right now during COVID. I've never heard of so many couples breaking up and marriages breaking up, and it's kind of sad because, like, you're in an unusual situation. You don't have any of that me time. And let's see. Look at John. John is here. Yes, sir. John, thank you very much. SD. Yes, yes, I am. I am here. Yeah, for me, it hit all at the same time. So I took my time for it. Yeah, you did. That's cool. That's cool, Milch, you know. And I'm sure, you know, like, it did Jay good some time too, you know, like, everybody gets hot like fire, but then you gotta cool down after a while, and, you know, sometimes spam is, sometimes time is the healer, so, Milch getting thanked for his service on my stream. What? I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining on this Thursday afternoon. We just got off the ground here, so let's see. So this guy wanted me to kill Crabine, not from Dunland. Yes, from Dunland. Anyway, he said, "Well done. You deserve some of the truth now. The campsite you investigated was ours. My clan has avoided Saruman's spies so far, but they know we must be close. If the Rangers have also noticed our activity, then someone will find us eventually. I'd like for this to happen on my people's terms." Okay. Am I right to assume the Rangers consider you a friend? Perhaps you could help me then. We'd stand a better chance against Saruman with the Rangers' help. Wow. A joining of the Rangers and the Dunlandings, like pre-Dunland. That's pretty interesting. I am hesitant to approach them alone, but with you, this mad plan of mine might be feasible. I should introduce you to Erlis. She has led our people out of Dunland with her wisdom and cunning. No doubt she will have her own thoughts about this. Okay. Oh, it's an instance. Okay. Jeez, that heat came on again. That's surprising. Let's see here. It's warm in here, folks. Like it's a warmer day outside, so I turned down the heat, but I don't think I turned it down far enough. So if you kind of see me, kind of starting to sweat a little bit. It's not just because Milch is here, and John and Sue and Penny and Rue. It's just because it's hot in here. So Cariad says, "I'm sorry you had to disarm before entering. My people don't trust you. And if I'm being honest, you'll have to prove yourself to me a bit more before I can fully trust you. I hope you understand. It's hot like fire. It is hot. It is very hot. I might actually have to go turn down that heat if it clicks on again. So, or start taking off clothes, and this isn't the right channel for that. So I'll wait for Laura. Don't worry, no harm will come to you as long as you don't do anything rash. You have my word." You know, this kind of turned. Like, he's like, oh, maybe you can broker a peace between... so Steely Dad, you need to get Basila to make you a shirt. I do! That's a great idea, Rue. Yes. And I need to take some pictures and then post them onto a couple of Discords. And, yeah, that's a brilliant idea. My own son, you know. It's true, right? It sticks in your head. You can't help it. So it's catchy. But anyway, this has turned, like, they're like broker a peace, and now they're like, we don't trust you. You have to prove yourself to us. You know, it's always the same here in Lotro. And it has to be like military green or something, right? You know, like it's kind of. I don't mean to make light of a nervous situation in the world with the war going on, but you need the camo. That's right. You know, like, it needs to be kind of like thanking Milch for his service properly. So maybe we'll put a little chef's hat on the icon or something. Hey, Noah! Welcome aboard, Noah! I'm still in the angle. I'm back on Treebeard. I was going to ask... Actually, no, I was thinking of you earlier today. No, not in that way, you know. But Noah, I do think you're an awesome dude and everything. Some Lego bricks and that tank, yeah. So I was thinking about you earlier because I asked Real Mr. Dom if he wanted to continue going in Moria, and we would have ended up getting to that Foundations of Stone, but oh boy, but he is playing Rust. He is currently playing Rust, and he said he'd come by and lurk. I don't know if he's actually lurked. I don't even know where Rose Garden is. She's gone AWOL. So half my mod crew is just like, gone. Anyway. Now these guys are going berserk here. Confront the spy outside. Okay. I didn't even read what it said. Devodiad, if it weren't for his request, I would not be meeting with you. Oh, here we go with this Devodiad crap again. Why have you come? A ranger asked them to investigate unsavory folks from the south. That's them. The one who ignored our warnings and received an arrow. What did he mean by unsavory folks? About that, I'm gonna... Well, there you go, folks. I'm modding my own channel. No, none of you start getting out of control, but if there's any bots in the house, I am I am in trouble, folks, because I am nowhere near savvy enough to control these bots, but... Anyway, so let's see here. There's a woman watching the gate entrance. She's a spy. Alright. I hope I'm going the right way. Hey, John O'Grim. John O'Grim has just followed the channel. Thank you very much, John O'Grim. I hope you're enjoying your Tuesday, and welcome to the stream. Geez, all of a sudden we got really busy. You know what? I think we got busy enough. And Swimmeroo's gonna have to pay for this because he has to go eat, folks. I understand what's going on with Swimmer. Let me just see. I think I went out the wrong tunnel. I think I did, but oh, now I don't have the quest. Wait and stand your ground. Oh, okay, so it's her. Well, what is she gonna do? 1v1. Okay. Okay, so we beat her down. Now we've got that's a rather glaring flaw for a spy of. Oh, she's a spy of Saruman. So hey, John. So are you a Lotro player, John? John O'Grim? Are you a Lord of the Rings Online player? And once again, welcome. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to pay attention to the instance in the chat and whatever, but Milch might get called into mod duty in 2 channels, folks. Just saying. I was the only one, but I keep written reports in Thelgarth. Carrie, I'd find and destroy those reports. Will you not reconsider asking the Rangers? I refuse to beg. So I'm off to bed. Ah, yes, I also stream. Oh, very cool, very cool. Well, thank you very much for the follow, and I'll be sure to check out your stream when I go offline here. Let's see here. What server are you streaming on, Jonathan? And Sue, I'm sorry, I'm off to bed, folks. Just wanted to pop in and show support. Thank you so much, Sue. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. And if I'm on the late shift again, I might catch your stream for. Oh, very cool, Milch. Very cool. Yeah. So see you tomorrow, Sue. Hopefully, and hopefully you have a good rest. So cheers. Thank you for coming. Oh, look at Milchy with the little heart action there, Milch, you smooth fellow. Why can Erlis not see that the odds are stacked against us? Her stubbornness will be the death of her. Oh, that's foreshadowing, folks. Forgive me, that was an ugly thing to say. She wants the best for us. She could be rather short-sighted at times. Okay. So let's see here. Sleep well, almost in the DMs, boys. Milch is working his way on up. No matter, there are more important things to attend to. Okay. So while y'all are here, oh, Sue, look at this. Look at this. Sue came back and said, Milch, oh no, good night kisses for me. Then there's romance happening in the stream, folks. So you know what? Sue, stick around for 1 more minute. I promise you, it'll be worth your while. I'm gonna tell you a dad joke. So you know, just something good to kind of put yourself to sleep with. So here's the first free dad joke. You can always redeem them for channel points, but do you remember? You know, guys, do you remember that joke that I told you about my spine? It was a week back. Do you remember that joke I told you about my spine? It was a week back. All right. So on that note, it was like, you know, week back, like a week. Okay. All right. On to the riddle. Let's see here. Those crickets are back, so hopefully y'all like that. Maybe not. Anyway, here we go. Here's your complimentary first riddle of the day. Oh, this is it. Oh, this is for you. This is for you guys. This is for you guys for sure. Just in time for the riddle. Yes, indeed. So the riddle is hot-tempered and sometimes blows its top, making a mess of everything. Hot-tempered and sometimes it blows its top, making a mess of everything. 7 out of 10. Would request again, right, Sue? 7 out of 10. So that's the riddle, folks. Hot-tempered and sometimes it blows its top, making a mess of everything. Keep in mind the channel is PG. You know, just letting you know. So family friendly here, folks. Let's see here. Kettle. I feel bad for answering that one. So not a kettle, not a kettle here, folks. Not a kettle, Dominic. But thanks for the critic. Yes, indeed, critic. You are correct. Volcano is the answer. John, I missed this in chat. John says he streams in Arkenstone, but you play a lot on Gladden. So about those two servers, I actually have. I think I've got a character on like every server. I want to say that, but thanks. Welcome, good job, Critic, on the volcano guests. So that's the first free one of the day. You can always request another one with channel points if you have enough. And sometimes I give away the bonus ones and every now and then. So Jono, I think I just started a Berg. Now I've just taken the kind of starting new characters, and Volcano was right. Yes. Critic got it. Milch. Yep. It was hot like fire. But then he's not. Milch. Don't be like that, Milch. PG channel means by butt should not be. But on Gladden was actually a server I spent a lot of time on. I actually had, I had so many mains on there. I think I had the whole, at the time there were 9 classes and I think I had all 9. My Warden was the lowest level one, but I think I had 7 level 65s, which was the cap when I played on Gladden, and then an 8th that wasn't, which was I think a Burglar, and then the 9th was the Warden, and I think I moved them all to Landreval. I did when the servers gave you that free transfer. I transferred them off. Gladden was fun. It was a little rough around the edges, but I really liked the PvP there, and it was fun. Anyway, welcome aboard, Jono. I hope you enjoy your time. So, Sue Simmings still not in bed? No, I think she's a little, like hot like fire. She's just kind of settling in. I think that maybe that dad joke kind of rattled her, about a week back. Anyway. Okay, so my clan may not trust you, but you've been staunch ally thus far. Would you come with me to Thelgarth? So, and now when I really should. Sue, go to bed, lady. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's see here. So, Vitality and Fate, Finesse and Crit, or the mitigations. I really don't need mitigations, not for a while, so I'm going to go with the Pendant. Thelgarth harbors those loyal to Saruman. It's been too risky for us to enter, but I have often kept an eye on it from afar. You will find it if you venture south. I'll meet you there. Let's find the spy's base and destroy those reports quickly. Okay, so we have to find the spy's base in Thelgarth, and there's a few other things, so let me check the map here. Ooh, okay, this is pretty far down. This must be the tying up loose ends, which is the find the spy's base. I think, for argument's sake, I think we'll go there first. So, guys, I had to stay for the dad joke. Well, I'm not going to say it was worth your while, but I have done better, but I hope you enjoyed it. It was, I told another one about a week back. But... Okay, I'll stop. Okay, so let's see here. Where are we going? Can I make it through? No. So this is the new area, folks. This is the angle of Mythrithel, or Mythithel. And it released about 13 days ago. Brawl, you want to hear the dad joke? Brawl, you just joined. You really don't, Brawl. And welcome back, my young friend. And I won't repeat that one. But I'm really looking forward to the next one on the list. That was a free one because it was like, it was kind of next, and it wasn't the greatest, but you know it. Let's see here. But I will get. If you're leaving, you let me know, and I'll make sure I hit you with a dad joke before you go. Literally too, because I'm. Oh, John, you're gonna drive away the viewers before the stream even starts. Okay, so. Well, Brol, it's your lucky day, my 007 friend. Okay. Oh, I told this in Swimmeroo's chat last night, and I find that was funny, but... Okay, here we go. Here's a good one. What does a zombie vegetarian eat? What does a zombie vegetarian eat? Grains. Grains. That's right, folks. What does a zombie vegetarian eat? That's grains. Grains. Oh, boy. That is a... My God. Milch is... everybody's leaving. What is going on? You know, maybe this redeem a dad joke, John. In hindsight, it may not be the greatest thing, the greatest idea, you know. Oh, I gotta tell you guys. So, I actually, you know, the dad jokes that I tell on here. So my little city, I was at the dentist. Jeez, John, I gotta breathe. Okay. I was at the dentist yesterday morning, and I was listening to the radio, and on the radio they had a they had a thing where it's like dad joke of the day, and they told one on there, and it was pretty damn lame. I was like, it does not even come up to the quality of the dad jokes on this channel. So I sent them a text message, and I sent them one of my kind of old favorites, and I said I just bought myself a first aid kit. I thought I would treat myself, you know. So I sent them that one, and I actually, you know, even though it's supposed to be like an automated thing, I can't remember their joke. I can't remember it, but I sent them that one. I sent the bought myself a first aid kit, thought I would treat myself joke, and I got back lol. Like, from the radio station. So I don't know if it was used this morning, you know, for that radio station's dad joke of the day. I should have listened, but I was in a meeting early this morning and I couldn't do it. But I'm gonna post that in Discord because I thought it was kind of funny, just you know, like getting a response from a supposedly like automated service. You know, someone was reading that message, so that was funny. I can provide them with many dad jokes of the day, let me tell you. But then you give them all away, and then you hear them. I heard a dad joke in circulation, actually. Someone had told it to me. It was in the stream, actually. It was a fellow, oh, what was his name? Iron Wolf, I think, told this joke, and it's like, you know, all this time I used to blame my dryer for my clothes shrinking, and it turns out it was the refrigerator the whole time. You know, like, meaning you eat more food and you kind of, your clothes start feeling like they're a little tighter. So I actually heard that on, like, one of my guilty pleasures is I do watch wrestling, and I actually heard it on the wrestling broadcast. So it's traveled. Or it just may be an oldie but a goodie. But, yeah, sometimes you just hear them and find the spy's base. This has got to be it. There we go. I do watch AEW Brawl. I do watch AEW. I watch, I don't often watch the dark matches, like Dark Elevation, or just AEW Dark. But that's where I heard the joke. It was the Big Show, or as I like to call him, the Big Slow, who was telling that joke, and I got a kick out of it. So I've been studying these reports. They are very detailed. It seems that the spy has been tracking us for a while. My clan, as Captain Insano, my clan clearly made it easy enough for her to do her work. How can we know for sure that no one else has spotted us? We can't deal with every spy we come across. Please destroy the reports first. We'll talk after. Okay. Let's destroy. I have a feeling I'm being played for a rube here, guys. I have a feeling I'm being taken for a ride by these Dunlendings. And I'm gonna, like, get thrown out of a moving car. Breathes a sigh of relief. He can't see a path to survival without the Rangers' help. Make no mistake, his people are strong, but they're powerless. The Rangers wield power enough to put up a fight against the power of Saruman. When we hunted down Saruman's Crabine, I took a risk to see if I had misplaced my faith in you. It's time to make another gamble. Oh boy. If we want the Rangers' help, we'll have to tell them why the wizard spies have come. I'll need you by my side for this. If I go alone, they'll see me as a Dunlending and nothing else. But if they see you as well, they might be more convinced of my peaceful intentions. I'll go on ahead. I'll be waiting for you on this side of the river outside Tornhat. Should something happen to me, tell Erlis, and don't worry. Like I said, my people are strong and so am I. I've suffered much worse. Okay. Alright, so the plot thickens. I gotta admit, for like a little area, this angle has a lot of different quests, and it's kind of like almost old school Lotro, where the quests take you all over the place. There's no kind of, there is a bit of a, you know, like a logical kind of progression to it, but like I've got quests leading me like down here into the middle, into the eyot of this river, over to this Fernbreak Cot over here, so it's kind of a traverse the whole place. So, John, have you done the angle yet? Have you ventured into the angle on your warden, by any chance? No, I have not. Okay. I was just wondering, like, how much more is there? When is a new Lotra game gonna come? You know what, bro? We just missed out on one, you know? We were talking about that. Apparently Amazon had, jumping into game now, though. Okay, cool. Oh, and you've got your Bjorning, too. That's probably getting up near this level now, right? Mallwalker. Oh, Penny's on. Penny's in Mirabelle. Penny, are you still in the stream and you're farming those? You're still farming stuff for the legendaries, I'll bet. Darn. What commitment. You bet, yeah. Well, I'm glad to provide a little bit of background noise because I know how exciting that can be to run again and again and again. So, Lagordal. Let's see here. Cariadan Lagordal. Halt, Jubilost. What is the meaning of this? Why does this Dunlending claim to know you? You explain the circumstances that have led to this point. Has it not occurred to you that these people have tried to manipulate you? They and the rest of their kin have fallen to the lies of Saruman. And now they run amok in the jungle. I am sorry, but you must have meant well, but I cannot trust this man. Leave him here so I may question. Well, okay. Let's see here. So getting back to the series, sorry, Brawl, I kind of cut you off there, but yeah, we were so close. You know, Amazon had put it out. Now, the good news is that I think it was Amazon and Jeff Bezos that put in the bid for the for basically all things Lord of the Rings recently that came aboard. Or was it? Was it Amazon? I know Amazon's putting out the new TV show, but maybe it was another company. Anyway, I'm a little confused, but that kind of leads me to hopeful things. I mean, this is a great game and everything. It truly is. I love the game. It's gotten me through some like when you play something for so long, it takes you through like, you know, as many. Well, to put it to you this way, I was like 30 when I first started playing this. You know, so or close to, like in my early 30s, I guess, and you know, like I've gone through a lot in life since then, and the game's always been there. The game's always been by my side. So we should do a fundraiser to buy it ourselves. Yeah. You know what I really would love to see though? I really would love to see and this could be cool too. You could totally do something like brand new and exciting because it's so old and like refreshing, the material that's in it. But you could do a Balerian MMO, like basically from the Silmarillion, the scenery around the Silmarillion. Now, if you haven't read it yet, I would urge you to do so. Just don't take the first two chapters seriously and kind of start with the third chapter, and refer back to the I guess the index if you need to find out who's who among the gods, because the first two chapters is just like laying out the pantheon of gods, and then the rest of it just kind of picks up from there, right? So but the stories really begin starting in chapter 3. It's kind of like the origins of the elves, why they're fighting people. You know, you have a young Sauron in there, you have a young, you know, like Galadriel in there, so you've got some familiar characters. I don't even know where the hell I'm going here. What the heck's going on? Kirthan Refuge. How do I get there? I think I rode right around. Anyway, guys. So yeah. So and what's the max level for this game? So the max level for this game right now is level 140. So it goes up to 140. The server that I'm playing on is a legendary server, and the right now we are at like the 3rd expansion. Oh, it's in here. Okay. We're on the 1st expansion, the Mines of Moria expansion, so the level cap is 60. So Treebeard is what's known as like a slow progression server. You basically start off with the base game, and then they add each expansion in at intervals of time. And Treebeard just happens to be a slow progression server, so it really gives you a long time to go between expansions. So So if you want to roll a few characters or whatever, get them up the cap. Fueless and I started playing this game like day 2, and we came back to it just about 3 weeks ago, and we're in mid 50s now. Like, we're almost cap, you know. So the arrogance of these rangers know no bounds. No one captures a member of the Kuan Luth and lives to tell the tale. I'll tear apart Tornhad myself to release him. You're coming with me. Ingrain too. It's time to test you both and see where your alliances truly lie. Damn. I bet you this other person... Hey, Swimmer the Roo, welcome back. Welcome back. You missed a dad joke while you were gone. You also missed a riddle. But I'll tell you those later. So, how much do the expansions cost? Well, that's a good question. I won't be able to tell you. You see, just over the years, I bought all the expansions. So once you buy them once, they're unlocked for your account. As long as you're subscribing, you know. So, I have a feeling... I'd like to say the Mines of Moria. I don't know, because they really started selling them at a discount, like especially the early expansions. I know the newer ones, like we just had a Minas Morgul and the War of Three Peaks and Gundabad, and you can buy them I think for as little as like $30, and then you can buy the more expensive versions that have like you know, some tricked out items in them, like for example these here earrings, Earring of the Dead City. Fateful Gundabad earring, they actually let you level a little faster. So, but I would say the older expansions, you could probably get a package of them now for relatively cheap. You know what, I'll hold on to that question and ask it in a future stream. I'll log on with Swimmeroo's account. Swimmeroo has a very young account, and it has nothing on it, so then I can find out how much those expansions cost, to give you some idea. I gotta warn you though, this server is nice because you can start off with the base game, just, you know, subscribe for a month, unlock everything, that's fine. Play your character through the base game. When you get to the point of the expansion, it'll hit you with one expansion every 6 months. So it's not like if you were just a fresh player starting on a regular server where you have to buy them all kind of like, okay, I'm at 60. A day later, well, I'm at 65, and now I got to buy the next one. And then I'm at 75, now I got to buy the next one. You know, like, this will control your spending. So basically, when you get to level 50 here, if you spend the $20 or $15 or whatever it is to get Moria, then you get to level 60. Then it's 6 months until you have to spend more money to get the next expansion. So it does kind of space it out nicely, in my opinion. And if you do sub for 1 month, it does unlock so many things for you. So the server you're in requires... This server is subscription only, yes. You have to be a subscriber to enter. That's kind of the benefit of the server, I guess, is just to access the legendary server, you have to subscribe. So it does appeal to older players who are coming back, too, so it's kind of nostalgic, you know? I may not trust the Rangers, but I'd like to do this with minimal bloodshed if possible. Follow me. All right. I feel like this Ingrain here is the traitor, because there's a spy, and she suspects Igrain, or Igrain, and she said, "Is this not a ranger stronghold? Where are the rangers?" Erla says, "It matters not. The fewer rangers we meet along the way, the better." And Ingrain says, "Perhaps, but not knowing where they are makes me uneasy." Hold, there's Cariad. Okay. I recognize the woman with them, a spy like me. This man is one of the fugitives you're looking for. Yes, I can direct you to the rest. If you take them and leave, I'll let you go peacefully. Right. Why would a ranger like you help me? Do not mistake this for me helping you. The Dunedain have enough worries to tend to. These fugitives are just one more problem to be solved. Wait, who's there? Oh, we've been spotted. Alright, confront. Alright, it's me. It's me. I wonder if Lagerdal maybe is a turncoat. Look at this. Igrain, why are you... Hey, Mayhem. I'm gonna go to sleep. I have college tomorrow. Well, have a good sleep roll. And thanks for stopping by. If you stop by the next time, ask that question again about how much the expansions cost, and I'll have an answer for you. So, welcome Mayhem. Welcome in. Hope you've hope the workday is over and now you're just jamming with some the lights going and the music pumping. So, Gondo? Hey, Gondo! Sorry, Gondo. I didn't even see it. You're a stealthy. You must have been playing on your stealthy bird because I didn't see you wander in. Although I was kind of concentrating on the storyline. Laggerdoll. Damn. What the hell? Oh man. I see the wizard's words have swayed you. Never. I was trying to maintain what little peace we had, but you ruined it. Saruman will continue to harry us. What power do we hold against the wizard? That's what I feel. Oh, what is going on? I missed it. Pepsi the Mexican. Pepsi the Mexican has followed. Well, thank you very much for the follow, Pepsi the Mexican. Hope you're having a good Tuesday as well. What's up, guys? New here, just trying to find a stream to watch Lotro while I'm at work since I can't play at the moment. Well, you've wandered into the right place. There are a lot of good Lotro streamers, I will say that too, so I'm kind of... Thank you very much for choosing this one. So since you can't play at the moment because you're at work, so where do you normally play, Pepsi? What server is your normal Pepsi? And welcome again, welcome to the chat, and thank you very much for that follow, much appreciated. All kinds of stuff is going on here, and I'm lost. I didn't... Steely Dad, look at my chat earlier. What am I looking for, chum? Did I miss something? Hi, thanks for the follow. Energon, Mayhem, and Gondo. Yeah, I'm not sure. So just tell me, Rue, what am I looking for? I must confess, if it weren't for your presence, I would have thought the Dunlendings were here for vengeance. These accusations against Laggerdoll are grave. To see one of our own so readily aid the White Wizard's spies, it's distressing. So it is him. He must be, he may be a turncoat here. I need to reset my internet. Oh. What? How come? Did I miss something? Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me scroll up. Oh, just got word that the old internet needs a reset. Oh. Oh, just for a moment. Okay. Gonna lurk, Steely. I got some. So that's the new Guild Wars 2 expansion, eh, Mayhem? That's got to be pretty exciting. I know you were pretty hyped to play that. So what is it? Is it Eye of Dragons or something? I can't remember exactly what it's. Oh man, they just killed Laggerdoll. End of Dragons. Okay, cool. I heard. Okay, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. Do you know all of the stuff that is coming out with this expansion? Because I heard something that was so cool that really made me want to actually check that out. Let me just ask you this: do you know about boats? I hope I didn't just spoil some stuff. Yes, but not within the story. Okay. All right, cool. Because the boat concept and what you can do with friends. Yeah, there you go. All right. So that's pretty exciting. That would get me hyped for a new expansion. So, Crick Hollow, haven't played in years. Just got back to playing again. Sadly, I can't get my old account back, so I had to restart back to level 1. But I got the VIP subscription, so that did help. I'm level 42. That's just wishing a week. Okay. So Pepsi, I gotta tell you this. This is actually exciting. I love now. You know, at first I was like, why the hell did I do this to myself? Mayhem. Mayhem. Just a reminder, lady, my lady, that this is a PG channel. So the acronyms are just fine, but you know. Yeah. No. The acronyms are just fine. That's cool. So within a week. Yeah. That's pretty cool, Pepsi. And I'm actually gonna talk to you more about Crick Hall in a second. So, man, I don't know what just happened. Sometimes you got to do stuff on stream, and sometimes you got to do it off. But yeah, Milch is here. Milch is a refugee. Anyway, Sorry, I'll let myself in, Sussy. Oh boy. Alright, Milch. You could have brought about the end of the Quinn lot, but you tried to help. I can see the value. Whatever the Rangers decide to do doesn't matter. In time, we shall carve out a more permanent home here, with or without. Oh my god, what did I just do? Damn. Okay, and this is better than the helm I'm wearing right now, so this is good. Alright, trying to get me in trouble when I could be honest. It's true, Mayhem. You have free reign here. Yeah. As you can tell, Jay, you have no power over me. Give him the old labyrinth reference there. That Goblin King. He's a refuge. John, you got a kick out of that. Okay, so the story, Crick Hollow. Let's go. So I will say, let's see here. Mastered all much for the crafting. Metalsmith was a grind for sure. Yes, for sure. A lot of ore. Definitely a lot of ore. I like the fact that you can kind of go back and forth and kind of process things and then unprocess them. That can save a little bit of ore too. But so I played on Crick Hollow. My Lotro journey continues to kind of come back from my past. So I left Gladden, and I was speaking with John O'Grim earlier, and oh my goodness, Pepsi the Mexican subscribing at tier 1. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pepsi the Mexican. I totally appreciate that, and I hadn't even started my story yet, really. But let me tell it just for you. I started my journey. Well, one of my earliest places that I played was on Gladden, and I had all those characters. I left Gladden to go to the Duoro Delph server when they introduced the new servers. So I was over there, and we were running out raiding kin, and we were running this, and then I decided, half my raiding kin went to Star Wars, the other half went into the Moors full time, and I just wasn't buying all that, and I needed a break from Lotro, so I left. And when I came back, I joined Crick Hollow. So I was in the second breakfast kinship on Crick Hollow for a long time. I actually was one of their officers who was like their raiding officer, just kind of getting things organized and doing things. They weren't really a raiding kin, but some of them wanted to do some of the raids, like the Rift and the Watcher and stuff. So that was fun. And then I actually, like, my captain was on Crick Hollow, and I had a whole fleet of other characters on there as well. And then I kind of took a break from Lotro again. So I think a lot of those characters ended up in my final resting place right now for my tunes, which is Landrival. So, but I definitely used to play on Crick Hollow quite often. And that was a nice server. That was a really nice server. There was one kind of crazy lady who was in the world chat who used to just kind of like attack everyone. And she had her real own way of own viewpoint of things. And, other than that, even the chat was kind of kind. So, but anyway, yeah, thank you again, Pepsi the Mexican. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that, and hopefully I can provide you with some entertainment while you're at work. I actually go visit another channel for my own entertainment while at work, so I can totally understand what you're doing. My workday ends at 4:30, so it's 5:45 now, so I've been on probably about an hour, yeah. But yeah, no power here, Jay the Bear. Well, Jay the Bear has some power. I mean, let's be honest. He's got that animal magnetism that all bears do. So, but he's not a mod yet. So we'll see how that goes. Speaking of mods, I don't know if the Rose Garden's here, if she's lurking, or the real Mr. Dom. I'm not sure what's going on with those guys, but okay. Just came back. Who's not a mod yet? That would have been Jay. So I only have family right now for mods, John, as you know, but a couple of you, present company included, have been kind of around the channel for some time now. I don't really think I'm kind of, this is still kind of a cozy little stream, right? And I actually just put in, I don't know if you noticed yet, John, but I actually filled in the about section. You know how those streamers have like the about section with the rules and the stuff and whatever? Well, I had all these things there, these what do they call them? Like templates. And I didn't even know I had them until I was talking with Rose about them. And I'm like, Rose, I think I want one of those about sections and the rules. You know, just in case, like, you know, because my son is a mod, but he goes for dinner, and my cousins are mods. So, but then they have their own stuff. So, what am I doing here? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's Farron. Farron stands by the open cache, a satisfied look on his face. So, so yeah, if the event happens, that I do need a mod, you know, like we're coming up on the 3-month, this is going to be the 3rd month anniversary of the stream, so it's pretty cool. Let's see here. Looks like I win this round. You will need to be quicker if you are to beat me to the next cache or see through my stealth. The next cache is just to the north across the river, nestled in a ditch near the western cliff's edge. I wish you good fortune. You'll need it. Just to the north, across a river, nestled in a ditch near the western cliff's edge. Got it. I'm going to find this one. Across the river, nestled in a ditch. All right, off we go. I wonder if it's on them. It is. It's on the quest tracker. You know, sometimes I like the quest tracker, and then sometimes I'm just kind of like, I remember back in the day where I used to have to find everything without the quest tracker, and then I think about the times that I had to find. There was an item. Where was the item? I think it was in Rohan. In one of the areas. You're looking for like an item on the ground in the fields of Rohan, and it's just ridiculous. And there's no real quest tracker. I made it to it before. Okay, so maybe there is a timer of some sort. But anyway, yeah, so... Oh, here's the cache. Okay. Remain alert. Catch him in the act. I'm in the cache. I'm in the box, rustling from the bushes to the east. The other east. There we go. I got him. Hidden Ranger. I am sorry for this deception, but Farron insisted that I help him in this. This is not Farron at all, but Helchon, young ranger of Thornhad. My goodness. If this isn't Farron, might... Oh, is he back? Look at this scam artist. I've been scammed. I got the old bait and switch. Young Helchon has not the years to deny his elders anything, which makes him a useful ally when I have need of outwitting one such as you at a friendly contest. You know, I won this fair and square. Let's see here. Is there a way to switch the quest tracker to a different quest? Yes, that's the issue that I have at the moment. So, I mean, it lists all of them, but I'll show you a couple of things right now. Do not frown, so it's only a game after all. How about we call off the contest, my good Hobbit, in the interest of preserving our young friendship? You can find the last cache and bring it back to Mithrandin, and I will carry the first 2 back to him, heavy though they are. It's only fair, and I will not embarrass you further. The last cache is on an island in a stream. Okay. So, now I'm going to bring up the quest tracker. So right now you see you've got the gift, you've got Farron, Master of Stealth, and the Herb Master. So quite often, like this, I don't know if this is going to answer your question or not, but I'll kind of go through what I think. Sometimes you're good just to change your color, right? Because you just can't see. Like right now, all these 3 things are white, but then these are just specific rings, and these are the easiest ones to find. Is that around Falden? Seems like I remember something like that in the Norcrofts where I couldn't... It was in the Norcrofts, and it was... Yes, that is exactly right. It's like north of Falden, right around where that traveling caravan is, John. That's where I had the trouble. So this is a little easier because you have, like, you know, this kind of quest tracker where it's just rings. But then you can actually unclick these, right? Like, it's a small kind of hidden button, but you can turn them off. And if you only want to basically go, like, let's say I really want to concentrate on this quest, well, you can leave these other ones off. And then that will be the only one that shows. And if it's not showing up for you very well, you can change the color of it. That's a lousy color. Let's go bright. Let's go orange. There you go. So that's one thing. Your other option is basically to just go to your quest tracker and just, which one am I trying to get? This Farron, Master of Stealth. So you can just unclick them and just leave the one. Where this becomes troublesome is if you have if you have a quest where you have to kill like 11 things or 15 things or whatever, and then it just blots out a whole area, that's where the old like it's like you're there doing one thing, but then you get others. That's where the old turn the quests off really kind of helps, because it helps you just focus on that. So I'm hoping that kind of gives you a hand there, Pepsi, and maybe makes life a little bit easier for you. That's about all I know as far as quest tracker stuff. So I'm gonna turn these back on. Yeah. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go get this deposit. And let's have a riddle. You know, you guys have waited a little while. We had a redemption for a dad joke early on. Let's have a riddle in a moment. I'm just gonna get to this point, and then I've got a good sheet, guys, tonight. I must say I was impressed. I printed out my riddle list, and it looked good. It looked good. Okay, as you approach the ranger cache, you detect someone sneaking about. Ooh, Pharaon is like creeping here. What? Jumps startled at your approach when he sees his youth's face falls. Ah, you got me. Yes, I told you I was not going to try to reach this cache, but I thought I might surprise you and win all 3 rounds. What a dirty guy. What a dirty ranger. Well, very well. But now you get to pick up this cache and bring it all the way back to Mithrin. Enjoy your victory in your aching arms. He smirks at you. Perhaps I am more skilled at stealth than I am at losing with grace. That is not a requirement of my duty. I thank you for the game. Boy, oh boy. You gotta be kidding. I have to carry this thing? No, okay, good. Okay. I was like, is this the giant Auroch skull in the North Downs where I'll be running all over with it? No, it won't. So another thing is, once you complete them too, just to simplify your life a little, Pepsi, I sometimes just turn it off. If I'm not going to go turn it in right away, I'll just turn off one of the completions, and then I'm just left with whatever it is I'm still trying to do. So. Alright, let's do the riddle. Here's a little chestnut here. Might be a quick hitter. I drive men mad for the love of me. Easily beaten, never free. What am I? I drive men mad for the love of me. Easily beaten, but never free. What am I? And I'm wondering if my friend Critic is still here, because I have something to say to him too. There he is. Nothing ominous. Nothing ominous, Critic. I just wanted to thank you for your fiance's follow last night. I appreciate that. That was very kind of you. Very kind indeed. So I drive men mad for the love of me. Easily beaten, never free. What am I? You are confused for once. Critic, you aren't stumped, are you, my friend? You can puzzle this one through. Mandan searches for useful herbs to be made into salves and mole poultices. One thing I'm glad is that you don't lose loot once you die. The other day I was level 30 to 35 area. Can't exactly remember where, but I was mining some more and I wasn't really worried about much since mostly everything was on the lower level around. But I go to use the restroom and I come back to my character dead and a level 100 dragon. Yeah, so you were victimized by a roving threat. Those are reasonably new. I can't remember exactly when they came about. I want to say around the 2015, 2016 time period. And yeah, they're in the yes, Critic. Yes, well, that's 2 in a row, Critic. You know what that means? That means you're disqualified from number 3. But no, very well done, very well done. Congratulations for getting that riddle. And yes, so the roving threats were are in this, like, the early zones, and it's just all of a sudden you can find this, you know, level 100 creature with like 1,000,000 hit points just running out. It is. So Gold drives men mad for the love of them. It's easily beaten. Like, gold is very flexible. You can just, bend it and shape it and whatever. And it doesn't require too much heat to mold. And it's never free. It's extremely valuable. So very cool, very cool. Oh, look at this. The Herb Master. Luminescent gel from glowflies. Damp mushrooms, even though he doesn't want them. This is kind of cool. Sharp reeds from the riverbank. Okay. I don't really need the mushrooms, but gather them up there. Why does he want me to gather these mushrooms even though he doesn't want them? That's bizarre. So. Anyway, alright. Let's get this done. Here's a glowfly. Okay. So the level for the angle is 40 to 45. Now I'll say this, I started at level 38. So the early part of the angle was like, like level 40, level 41. But then it quickly just jumps. Like, I go from level 42 and then all the rest of the quests are level 45. So it's kind of... You can get an early start on it, but I feel like if you're not gonna hit level 40, then you're gonna run into trouble with silver rings where they won't unlock for you. I think that's definitely the issue. It's beautiful though. It's a beautiful little area, and there's a little bit of other zones all scattered throughout here, so it's kind of neat. And there's some cool Easter eggs here. You've got Avonks roaming the land, for the first time outside of Dunland, and you also have Dunlendings. There's some neat little critters. Luminescent gel. Dwarf iron deposit. Okay. Yeah, see, there's an Avonk right over there. You don't normally see those until Dunland, so that's kind of neat. So I gotta give you guys some news. I was recently not participating in, but I follow a few Lotro streamers, like I was saying, and I don't know why I killed that thing. It was just in my way, I guess, but that's kind of harsh. But I follow a few Lotro streamers, and they had a charity event just this past weekend for a charity that aids in the I guess it helps victims of human trafficking, both like by providing shelter and kind of a base to get back on their feet, and get things together and recover and get maybe some help from their victimization. So they set a goal of $3,000, folks. They set a goal of $3,000, and they raised $7,000 for this charity. Just over the weekend, they did a 36-hour charity. They had hit their goal by the time the second streamer started. They hit the 3,000 goal, which was really cool. I think a lot of it, the first one was the ladies themselves making their own donations and whatnot to kickstart the thing. But what a wonderful thing. And one of the, so I gotta say, there's a method to my madness too. So one of the let's see here. You brought me everything from which I asked. Good, even the mushrooms. Mandan inspects the underside of the mushroom caps and points out the scarlet ribbons that glance outward from the gills. Some of the animals that chew the caps, these are quite inedible. Remove. Oh, okay. So removing any of the varieties from preventing the animals from getting sick. Very cool. Okay. So one of the streamers that I follow is the Green Eye Gamer, and I'm a big fan of of course, like my favorite streamer is Jay. He's got his own channel that I'll send a shout out to after, but Jay doesn't stream Lotro as much anymore, and I still like Lotro streamers. So in the angle, you don't hear the Ukwirad requires us to give thanks to the Devonia. No, you don't hear it at all. And I'm glad they gave them, oh my god, there's just the Dunland is special, that's for sure. You'd think they could have programmed more lines. So And there's one that the something and Kunanun hunt at night. You hear that one as well. But anyway, so the Green Eye Gamer. Anyway, so she unbeknownst to me, it's kind of funny. Like I follow the stream, and sometimes like I saw her working in Annuminous with a burglar, and I didn't really think anything of it. Her title is like Hobbit Completionist or something like that, or Burglar Completionist, and she's playing a female Hobbit. Oh, jeez. Oh, talk to him in Thornhat. Okay, so that's it. And I didn't realize that because of where we are and what we're doing, her and I are kind of mirroring each other's areas. So she's like I was wondering in the stream, I was kind of going, I'll be back. I'm about to get out of work for an hour. I'll check back for sure if you're still on. Great stream, man. Thank you very much, Pepsi the Mexican. Thank you very much. And do look forward to seeing you back. I'll probably be streaming for another about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, I would think. So maybe even 2. We'll see. I did want to have a shorter stream though, because like I said right at the very beginning, my cats are a little depressed, and I do want to kind of spend some time out in the living room. And thank you very much for that sub, Pepsi. That is so appreciated, guys. I'm always kind of amazed at stuff like that. Still, it still hasn't lost its novelty. That's for sure. Oh my goodness, it's something else. I don't know how to react sometimes to that. I just, yeah. It's so cool. Never thought it would happen. So anyway, so I saw Jessica's stream today, Green Eye Gamer, and she is now in Goblin Town, and I was gonna go to Goblin Town. That's kind of in a future stream idea. So I think by doing the angle and just kind of doing stuff on the download and the troll shaws and whatnot, I think I'm gonna do a couple of areas off stream. So John, you know what? Your Mall Walker is level 33. You're in Evendim. I might join you there at some point in time off stream and do Evendim, because I really wasn't gonna go there because it's not really in the path of the fellowship. And see you soon, sir. So I was going to, unable to contain his eagerness, Rabadron has already presented his gift. I think I'm bringing a Prowler here. So I think I'm going to do that off stream, and so I can kind of catch up a little bit, and maybe even, not pass her, but, maybe go into Moria at the same time as her. I think she's playing on a live server, though, so it's a little bit of a different experience. So. Alright, yes, this is quite lovely. I've given Ravadron our thanks for it. He lowers his voice and speaks to you in hushed tones. Do your people react to sadness as strangely as elves do? We will miss you, we will tell him, and he paints a picture of trees and hills. I don't understand it. There's a barrier here for sure. There's that Bob Ross painting. Look at this thing. Happy little trees. Look at that. Beauty. Beauty in that sky, We're using a canvas covered in liquid white, to start the thing. Every tree needs a friend. You got it. So, let's see here.
What do you need?
I hope you will not forgive my not waiting for you, but I was quite eager to present my gift to them. In fact, I was in such a hurry that I spared only the very briefest of greetings for the ranger, Idrian, who I passed on the way here. She was collecting herbs for the Dunedain, and I promised her I would help her with the task once my own was finished. Could I ask you to find her and apologize for my haste, and perhaps to defeat any dangerous beasts that you might find nearby? Okay, so we're defeating beasts of the angle near this area, and we're meeting up with the rangers. Okay. So, I think this is just, yeah, it's one giant area. So let's go ahead and kill a few beasties, thin the herd a little bit. Yeah, so I think it'd be cool just to kind of, change things up a little bit. And this Hobbit's come a long way, let me tell you. If oh, that's another thing I was going to do here. One of these things. Send out some stuff. So here's the Discord. Here's the server Discord. We also have a YouTube channel. So I'm putting out those out a little, just a couple of little um, links there. One is for the Discord, so if you want to join the fun of the Discord, please feel free. And if you have any questions, Lotro related, any discussions, by all means, give them a post. And we'll try to answer them. We have a very knowledgeable community. There's a couple of folks who have played through. Gondo, I'm not sure if you're still here, but Gondo is one of them. He has several max level characters, and so does Zash, who is a fairly steady visitor here, and John and myself as well. We've been playing for a while, so between us all, we can usually put together some kind of answer or opinions on it, which is just as important. So. Alright, greetings! Revedron sent you to help me. He has a great deal on his mind, and he would not ask for any forgiveness on my part, but I would tell him this. If he took the time to hear my words, it's not on your head to solve every problem in Middle-earth. Leave the land as best you can, and treat those who remain with as much kindness as you have to give. If you do that, you will sail into the West with an untroubled heart, deserving of the peace that you have earned. That is what I believe anyway. Perhaps the Dunedain are in no position to say such things, for our duty seems never-ending, as if it will never reach its conclusion. But I think these words will help Revedron, though I find them hard to follow for myself. But if you will help me gather the herbs I need, my work today will go twice as quickly. Keep an eye out for them after you've completed your current business. And oh my goodness, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Oh my goodness, no, get him. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Greed. I was just talking about you, Jessica. I was just talking about you, like seriously, just 2 minutes ago. And so the Green Eyed Gamer is raiding us with a party of 31. Thank you guys, and welcome raiders. Thank you very much for joining the channel. You're just in time. I was just about to do a riddle, and I just finished talking about the wonderful work on the charity. Critic! Man, I just got a drink for 1 second here. This is... So, yes, thank you, Rose Garden. Thank you. I'm a little too flabbergasted to be doing my hosty duty. Snuggle Bunsies! Hello! So, I was just talking... just about the charity and how you guys had set a goal for $3,000 and you raised $7,000. $7,000. That's just awesome. That's amazing. Like over double their goal. And I'm truly happy. I gotta tell you, I'm not sure if Hard Hit was here. Sneakies! Oh, I love that emote. Look at it. Swimmeroo, are you here? Do you see the little fox? That is awesome. So very, very cool. That was so nice, and I was able to catch everyone. Jess, I was able to catch your stream, and I admit at the beginning of the event I followed 3 of you, and I think by the end I followed like 7 or something. So I'm not sure. I tried to get as much as I could. Hard Hit was everywhere. I don't know if Hard Hit is coming in with you, but Hard Hit was everywhere, guys. And like I was there with. they totally did. They totally did. So I caught your stream, and I caught the Professor Teacher G, and I also caught Adiel Valathorn's stream, which are mainly the 3 of you are. I'd love to have time to watch everybody, but I pretty consistently watch the 3 of you. So now, bruh. So anyway, you're just in time. We're gonna do a riddle just in honor of this raid. So if any of the raiders want to take a shot at answering this, you are most welcome. I think Hard Hit is now hibernating. Yeah, he was everywhere. Like everywhere I went. I checked out I think I checked out 7 different streams and or whatever, and Hard Hit's like, hey, he's there. So okay, here's the riddle, folks. Through its wounds water does run. It once held many, but now has none. What is it? Through its wounds water does run. It once held many, but now has none. What is it? So that's the riddle there. Oh my goodness! All right. Thank you so much for that raid. That's awesome. A colander? Not a colander. Swimmer the Root. Not a colander. That's a good guess though. That's actually a good guess. So no, not a colander. I will give you a clue. It's something a lot bigger than a colander. So, gather wild herbs. So I hope you had a good stream. And critic. A dam. No, not a dam. Critic, do you know? Is that why you're sending that emote? Do you know this? And you're just kind of like, because I think I banned you from answering. I hate to raid and run, but I need to eat and get ready for birthday party. Well, happy birthday to your friend, or for your. I'm not sure who's having the birthday, but hope it's a good one. And thank you again from the raid. I banned you from this one. That's a good one though, critic. If you know the answer, just hold on, and if it goes a little too long, then we'll get it. And Varden Lad 1980, a salad bowl, not the answer for this one. Swimmer the Roo, a dam? No, it's not a dam. And thanks, I'll hang out and lurk. Right on. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Very cool, guys. Very cool. And Varden Lad actually followed. So well, thanks for the follow, Varden. And hope you wish you luck in getting the riddle, and thanks for joining. Midnightish, stay well. Aw, Snuggle Bunsies, thank you very much for joining that raid and coming over and saying hi. Always nice to see you. Yeah, just how exciting. How exciting. Good stuff. So that riddle again, folks, I'll read it out again. Through its wounds, water does run. It once held many, but now has none. What is it? Okay, where am I going here? Where am I going? A river or a lake? Not the answer that I'm looking for, Varden. But I think you're kind of on the right track. The item... Well, I don't know if I'd say too much. I don't know if I'd say too much if I gave that clue. But you're kind of getting closer than like a colander or a salad bowl or something like that. I will say that. So, oh, those are the herbs he needs. Okay. Wounds like a meandering delta. Not the answer either. Either Snuggle Bunsies. I thought you were going to bed. But no, not that. Let's see if the chat can get it here. I'll give you some time. Give you a little bit of time. Discover what has upset Ravadron. Oh, he's here. Okay. Oh, the painting. Did something happen to this painting? Oh no! Oh no! They don't tell me they threw it out. The gift painted by Ravadron has been casually discarded by the side of the cottage. Oh.
What do you need?
Well, I need an answer to this riddle, guys, so I'm going to read it again. Through its wounds, water does run. It once held many, but now has none. What is it? What is it? I don't understand, Jubilost. Why have the stag's horns discarded my painting? Did they not like the gift? Gondo! That is the answer, Gondaman. You legend. Legend of the channel. Great answer, and thank you very much for that one. So the answer to that one, I thought that was a good riddle. Through its wounds, water does run. It once held many people, but now has none because it's at the bottom of either a river, a lake, or an ocean, or a meandering delta. So those were some good guesses, guys. Good guesses. Yep. So Rose. Oh, we already gave the shout out there. Rose, maybe we could put on the Discord just in case some of the new folks in the channel want to join the Discord, and they have any questions or riddles or whatnot. That'd be cool. The only reason I knew it was because the last movie I watched had a shipwreck in it. Okay, so Critic, you were just like ding right on the pin there, so that's cool. So this poor guy. Let me just finish with this elf 1 second here. This is very hurtful. This is very hurt. Like, was I upset by our quarrel? This stings tenfold that and makes me question our friendship entire. Do they not understand that I must leave this land but this... So I get the whole fact that they're tired of him pining about leaving and he's going overboard. I get that. But to just throw the painting outside, how could they know that? They have not had the experience of the Eldar. See, he's kind of thinking that just in a vacuum there, but I see that. Their sorrows may be shorter lived than my own, but they are no less deeply felt. I think I've realized something. My gift was well-intentioned, but it did nothing to address the permanence of my choice or to soothe the wound that it would cause. I sought an easy remedy, but no such remedy exists or ever has. All right. I'm gonna take some medium armor. I got a whole new armor set coming from this thing. There it is. Talk to Ravedron and help the chagrined artist attempt to make things right. Okay. Much to his chagrin. Alright, I want to help make things right. Let's see if the Rangers will help us once again. Alright. I think, you know, in honor of the raid as well, I think, you know, I look for any excuse to do this, but I think a dad joke is forthcoming. I just feel it. I feel it. Sometimes you just feel it. So let's see here. Hymenor. Did Ravedron tell you how long this would take? Because he gave me no indication this is not the only task I've set before me today. Let's hope this takes minutes and not hours. Oh my goodness. Wargs! Okay, so some combat going on here. Wargs! More wargs! Oh, that was a big one. Pack leader. Still holding up? Absolutely. Absolutely, especially with all this new gear from this area. This had better be worth it. Orcs, what could be next? What could be next? You know, this area is beautiful, but for a hobbit, the grass is a little bit on the tall side. Ravedron has returned from his task. Alright. Hobbitburgs rule! Sneakies! Sneakies, welcome. Hope you're having an awesome Tuesday. I do agree. Our next destination is Fernbreak Cot. With your help, I will set this right. You know, one thing I haven't rolled yet, guys, is I haven't rolled a oh, what are those new dwarves called? I can never remember. You know, the Mordor dwarves, the new ones. They have the cool mustaches and the hair. You can be a dwarf burglar now, and I still haven't rolled one of those. I'm kind of curious. The stout axes! There it is, stout axes. Yes, thank you very much, Penny and Gondo. I needs must prepare. You knock on the door while I make ready. Look at them go. Wow, speed of the elves. Okay. I'm curious to what's going to happen here. This is cool. This is like my first playthrough of this. So, weather the storm of the Stag's Horn's displeasure with Ravedron. Oh my goodness. I am a dwarf burg on Treebeard. Yeah, Gondo. So, I'm wondering, you know, like I'm wondering how it would be to just be about a foot taller, maybe get above the grass. Oh my goodness. Jubilos, what is it? You have come back with Ravedron? She says she's flipping out. I will give that elf a piece of my mind. He's in for it now, says Bran. Oh, Sneakies, I have a question for you, buddy. I have a question. That you just piqued my curiosity. No, you listen to me. Oh boy. We are not so long-lived as you, but we are not children. She is given a... Ooh, she's hot. Like fire. We did not befriend you, so we would be made safe in the angle. If anything, you have set an example of danger for Bran. Aye, that's true, and I would have it no other way. Spoken as a true young lad adventurer, slaying dragons and whatnot. We did not want paintings or gifts. But it's a nice painting, it really is. It is you that we will miss, Ravedron. Yes. Yeah, there, now we get to the... Should you give zombies a piece of your mind? Skybird, Skybird, I've got something for you here. I don't know if you were here earlier, but do you know what zombie vegetarians eat? Do you know what zombie vegetarians eat? They eat grains. Grains. Yes, that was an earlier dad joke from the channel, folks. What a groaner. Yes, indeed. No, swimmer. That was the one I think you missed while you were gone to dinner. Sneakies, no! I still have my question. Okay, so I missed this. We will not try to make you stay. But I have made you... Oh, she said, well, I've made you another painting. Another? You must be joking. You must be the most thick-headed of all your people. Come with me, my friends. The first gift to you is just a painting. This one is something more. It reflects what I will truly miss. Oh, he painted them a cool portrait. It's like... all of them. Him and the family. That's cool. That's neat. That's better. It reflects what I will truly miss. Quiet afternoons in the Fembreak cot with my friends. Keep it or not, but the memory of those dark days will bring a smile to my face. Please, it will do the same for you. perhaps it will do the same for you. It is beautiful, Ravaedron. So finally, he gets it, right? You have outdone yourself. Does that mean that vegetarian zombies are serial killers? That was awesome. That was a Skybird. Welcome to the chat. I'm not sure if you've been to the channel before, if you're lurking, or if you came in with the raid, but those kind of puns and jokes are always welcome here, always. So, so while this is going on, let me just finish this, guys. You've outdone yourself. I like the other one better. Bran. I jest. It shall hang by the fireplace and firm break caught from now on. It will brighten the room for all who look about it and warm their hearts. Oh, this is good. Thank you, my friends. And thanks go to Jubilost and the Rangers of Tornhat as well. I could have painted nothing of worth while under threat from Orc and Warg. Okay. Very cool. So, wait. Orcs? Wargs? Oh, now we got Branol. Bran, just don't climb any high towers or get pushed out any windows. Alright, Bran? Alright. It's a little free advice. Private encounter will shut down. Okay, so this is good. Sneakies. Hobbit Brawler to level 100. On the always my feet on Bran. Oh, that was good. So Sneakies. Yes, that was a subtle Game of Thrones reference there. Got my Hobbit Brawler to level 100. Fun class to play. So, did you ever find the Brawler was lacking, like, when it first, like, because I think they just got a revamp and their allies got revamped and whatnot. Did you find it was lacking before then? Because I'm playing a Dwarf Brawler, and it's actually really fun, but I've only got him to, like, level 14. And, you know, like, I'm playing with my family, so we're just kind of, like, very slowly leveling. So I'm wondering, is it worth it to kind of just keep on going with the class? I found it pretty complex at first. There were a lot of kind of like builder skills, but then after you got through to it, it seems like the skills just kind of slow down a little. So I'd like an honest opinion from a level 100 brawler. So that'd be cool, and especially a Hobbit. It's this little punchy halfling champion.
What do you need?
Let's see here. I thank you once again for helping me to learn what I learned long ago. To seek happiness is a part of the world, so too is sadness. There's the old Lotro theme, right? Like, love is often mingled with grief. It seems to happen a lot in Middle Earth, you know. And we broadcasted the wedding a couple of weeks ago on a Sunday night. We did the wedding, and Frodo made this big speech, and he said that. So it's I think that's a common theme. So let's see here. Buried over the sea, happy times. Maddock and Glenn, a young Bran. Okay, last thing, miss mine with you. He laughs. The Staghorns have invited you inside the sea world. Okay, now I get to say goodbye. Cool. So let's see here. I made a Hobbit minstrel on Arkenstone. Verdanland. Okay, so is that the server that you're that you play Lotro on? Is Arkenstone? Is that the main server? I have a Burglar there, but again, he's only about level 15 or so. I gotta say though, I went to Arkenstone and I asked for something in chat, and like I got like 5 times what I needed, and I got so many like "Welcome to the Ark, welcome to the Ark." It really seems like a really kind of fun server. Like, it's one of the oldest, it's one of the biggest, but you know, I've always kind of heard it was, you know, it could be a little rough around the edges, but oh no, it's mainly Gladden. Oh, okay, all right. And I have lots of, well, I told my Gladden stories earlier, but I want to. It wasn't bad from the beginning. Now I've been taking on mobs 3 to 4 levels higher than me with no problems. Okay, cool, very cool. Where am I going to see this painting? Is it over here? Nope. Where is the painting? Oh, there it is, right by the mantle. Okay, cool. Very cool. Oh, a little set of deer horns there. Stag's horns. Okay, I've always believed elves were supposed to be the wiser than the rest of us, but then my wife and I met Ravaedron. He is dear to us and we will cherish the time we spent, but I tell you truly, he could be more maddening than our Bran was when he was just a baby. Folk are complicated in that, at least the elves are the same as the rest of us. Thank you for helping. Well, that's a kind... A good ending to kind of a kind storyline. That was neat. I think I told you guys I might transfer my characters to Arkenstone. So, my question is I'm not sure. I think I asked this of the chat before. Are transfers free between live servers, or are they still charging like a certain number of turbine or of Lotro points, sort of thing? because I know at one point in time, I think I remember free transfers, but I think it was from the servers that were closing. They give you a free transfer to servers that were not. But I'm wondering how much would it cost to transfer a character? I think that's one of my questions. So. Anyway. Okay, so I've got 2 quest lines left in the angle. And one is... Oh, they both are there. Okay, so what I should probably do is catch the horse over to Tornhad. Okay, and I promised you guys a dad joke. I'm sorry, that Grains one was from earlier, but I promised you a new one. So let's see here. Okay, Swimmer. I'm gonna use this one because I think maybe only you and John heard this one from last night, but I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, why do seagulls fly over the sea? Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they would be called bagels. Because if they flew over the bay, they would be called bagels. Bagels, seagulls. Ah! Alright, so, on that note, let's get moving. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining the stream. It's we've been going now for about an hour and a half, and just making my way through the angle of Myth-Ithel. Having a good Tuesday. I'm having a good Tuesday. I gotta tell you, my significant other, I thought they flew over the sea because walking would be a real bugger. True enough, Skybird. True enough. Yeah, so my significant other is out of town. Keeping tropical fish at home can have a calming effect on the brain. It's due to all the endorphins. Very nice. Very nice. I might actually text that one. If you don't mind, there's a radio station around here that basically has a dad joke of the day. I like that one, so I might actually send them that one if you don't mind. I just ran right through a ring. Who is this guy? Hal Two-Blade. Twayblade.
Might I take a moment of your time?
More mushrooms. This is like a Pokemon game. Collect strange mushrooms. Could I perhaps... I have been tasked by a beautiful elf woman to collect herbs so she may prepare a number of useful medicinal remedies. However, I seem to be having some trouble recalling anything beyond her delicate features. Her lovely tresses. Hal drifts away into his reverie. At last he seems to remember your presence. There was something else. She did say that a strange breed of mushroom grew up in these parts, but I have seen neither stem nor cap of it. I want to get back to her as soon as possible, and I have yet to find any of these mushrooms she mentioned. The two of us will help to be able to cover more ground. Please say you will help me. Of course I will. Of course. Anything for the cause of love, right? I'm a true romantic at heart. Gotta tell you. I thought the aquatic Ewoks had endorphins. Oh. They're all coming out tonight, guys. All these great jokes are coming out. Anyway, you guys, I gotta tell you, if you like what you see here, if you like the dad jokes, if you like the riddles, go ahead and hit the follow button. I'd love to have you back. Especially if you're contributing them, that would be awesome. So if you haven't followed, come on ahead and follow. And Swimmer the Roo's losing it. So yeah, this little stream, we do a Tuesday night stream, a Thursday night stream, and we've been doing a Sunday night stream recently. And it's been like a family stream where my cousin and I actually have characters in Moria. So we're working on getting through Moria. And by the way, guys, in case you're wondering, I do play on Treebeard. This is the legendary server Treebeard. So the level cap is only 19 levels away. But it is a slow progression server. You gain XP at the rate of 40%. Oh, I want to talk about that too. There's something that was really intriguing, and I wish on a future stream I might actually just place a couple of characters in key locations just to show you. But this is actually pretty exciting if you're a Lotro kind of nerd like me. So I played on a lot of servers, right? Like a lot. I think I almost have characters on them all. And if I don't, well, I did. You know, if they shut down or whatnot. So I think the only place I don't have characters on is Brandywine. and a couple of the Euro servers. I think that's it. Anyway, I'm beating around the bush here. So I was on the Laurelin server, which is one of the original servers, and it's a European server. And I was on there because I have a follower, Big Boosh 7. Yeah, he's actually a Lotro streamer. Swimmeroo, can you shout out Big Boosh 7? It's if you can. Anyway, so Big Boosh is a Lotro streamer, and he plays on Laurelin, and it's his first time through Lotro, so I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to just get a character up. He's level 24, so it doesn't take too long to catch up, you know, when you got the jewelry and whatever, but... okay, there's all the mushrooms. Deliver the strange mushrooms to Hal. So, when I was over there, I was doing a quest in the Shire. And I was doing that quest where you have to find the stone on the deer carcass way up where the bears are. I don't know if you guys remember, like, it's the Brocken Borings, the way to Brocken Borings, you go over this little bridge, and then there's like an area with a whole crap load of bears. And at the bottom, at the very end, there's a bear, and there's like a cave behind the bear, and there's a couple of bears kind of guarding the carcass, right? Well, I went to Laurelin to do that quest, and there's no cave. It's just like bears roaming around. The landscape is flat, and it's just this deer just sitting there, not in front of a cave, not in front of a bear, but just I think you got to do the SO first, swimmer. There you go. All right, there we go. So oh, and they were playing City Skylines, yeah. So so I noticed that there was nothing. So I did notice this, you know, playing on different servers. Some of the servers have different, even quest requirements. I remember on one server it gets you to, like, in Breland you have to kill 8 wolves, and on another you have to kill 6. They haven't changed it, like, you know, it's just different servers had different requirements at one point in time. So that was pretty neat, I gotta tell you. Stuff like that kind of gives me a little, ooh, you know, you found an Easter egg here, so that's kind of cool. You're back already. Did you have any luck? You hand the mushrooms over, and he wrinkles his nose at the foul odor. Oh, they're great. They look exactly how the healer described. Oh no, now she said you could ingest these raw and they would have potent healing properties. Let me take a big bite. It does not take long before his face turns green. On second thought, did she say you want to stay away from these mushrooms? I was rather distracted and did not play... Oh no, no, no. Oh dear. The herbs she sent me to recover may be my only hope. Can you seek them out and stay away from those mushrooms? Oh boy, alright. Anything in the name of... Do I have any pets? Yes, these. Hey, these. Yeah, come on in. Oh my goodness, he's coming, guys. He's coming. Hello, these. Hello, big cat. Hello. Oh. So this is a 5,000 point redemption for free, guys. Here's my pet cat Diesel. He's one of the two. He's the 22 pounder. He's a little mopey right now. He's not feeling too good because he misses his mom. She's off visiting friends, but he's a big orange and white tabby, and normally you get yeah, it's Diesel, so you get a free appearance. Normally he costs like 5,000 appearance, but sometimes he just wanders in. So he's a good sport. He's kind of chungus, but there you go. Give a little wave. Yeah, hi. Yeah, you're a good one. All right, you can go down. All right. Oh boy. So yeah, we have 2. That is a chunky cat. Lady Kyle, thank you very much for your follow from last night too. I appreciate that, and hope you and Critic are having a good evening, both of you. Now, if you want, I can try to get the other one in here. Let me see if I can. You're requested. Yeah, you're wanted. Yeah. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. So this one comes on a whistle, folks. This is the gray tabby. This is Riley. Now Riley is less popular. Let's just put it that way in the household than Diesel, but he's a good one too. He really is. I mean, I give him a hard time all the time because he kind of bosses you around. You know, like if he hears the alarm go off in the morning and if you don't wake up after, he'll wake you up. Are you giving kisses? You're a lunatic. Yeah, you're a lunatic. So he'll police you for that, and if he thinks it's time for him to eat, he'll police you for that too. So he's a good one. But yeah, that's a really good timing for those those two cats. So Diesel definitely does not come on command like that, but yeah. So Lady Kyle, Diesel's 22 pounds, and Riley's like 14, but he's got a bit of a smaller body, so he makes up for it that way. So. But anyway, yeah. So the complimentary, I love our big fat cats. Diesel's actually lost weight when I first kind of met him. You know, when his mom and I first got together, he was heavier and he had like a thick coat, and we didn't know, but he was kind of suffering from a little bit of a wound, just from playing, I think, with the other one. And it manifested after in kind of like an abscess. So we were really concerned that we might, you know, like, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about, like, you know, the loss of a cat. But after he got that fixed, he is now so damn happy and he's so social. It's amazing how people think cats are so nonchalant, and they all have personalities, man. Some of them are aloof. That's just their personality. But some of them are just like big sucks, and some of them love attention, and some of them really love food. So I agree. I like a big fat cat. You can have a lot of fun with a big fat cat. They're cute. So yeah, complimentary visit. So if you request Diesel on the stream, it's usually like 5,000 channel points or something. And then if you request Riley, we price them at half price. So so Riley is, I think, a 2,500 request, but you just got to see him for free, so that's cool. Oh, a tuxedo, and she weighs 9 pounds. I love the tuxedo. And Swimmeroo loves it. Like, yeah, you're a big Diesel fan. And Sneaky says my tiger is the most bestest cat in the world. I'm sure he rocks your world. For sure. Let's see. So since I've been answering, could I instead post a riddle? Well, waste no more time, Critic. Go ahead and post that riddle. I haven't been challenged with a riddle since like about 15 streams ago, I think. So go ahead. Let me just get through this here. Thanks. These must be the herbs I need. Just have to. He crushes them up in his hands before popping them in his mouth. At a short time, he stands up. That should do the trick, at least for the time being. I guess I really didn't pay enough attention when that lovely elf maiden told me about the herbs. Still, you managed to do everything I asked for and help stave off a self-induced stomachache. For that, I'm grateful. I'll do my best to remember what the healer said. Okay. Oh, more. Okay. Okay, Critic. Let's see here. I like mellow cats. I don't know what's... Okay, Critic says, I may be simple. I may be complex. I may have a name, but no gender or sex. I am often a question, or statements as a setup. I tend to have an answer. Till you find it, I won't let up. What am I? I'm going to say a riddle. I'm going to say the answer is a riddle, Critic. That's my official answer. Noah, I'm still here. Just finished with dinner. We'll be lurking. Well, thanks, Noah. Thanks for the lurk. Noah, I'm gonna try to get Dom onto one of the future streams. You know, just in the near future. Even if we do some more off stream, then that's cool. But I'd like to help you out with that thing. The riddle is riddle, simple, but it makes my brain happy. Yes, indeed. Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for the riddle. And I'm sorry if I spoiled everybody by answering it so quickly. It's just, sometimes those riddles just click, and sometimes they take a little bit of time. So, you know what? I'm pleased with that, and I have a really good, riddle for you guys. I have a really good sheet of riddles tonight, like unusually good. So I'm going to ask you guys another one. All right. This is good, but you got to think. Okay, this will make you think. I walked and I walked, and at last I got it. I didn't want it, so I stopped and looked for it. When I found it, I threw it away. What is it? I walked and walked, and at last I got it. I didn't want it, so I stopped and looked for it. When I found it, I threw it away. What is it? What is the answer to this riddle? Let's find the warg-infested mounds of Glynaphon, right? Right. The answer is not Riley, Swimmer the Root. The answer is not paper either, Verdon. Not for this one, no. No, but keep thinking, guys. Keep thinking. We're on our honor here in Steely Dad's channel. We never go to Google, or we never, ask Alexa or anything. So, Critic, you got to be kidding, Critic. Critic, you better not be going to Alexa, my friend. Alexa is right beside the speaker for the computer, so it's like, oh, hey Alexa, answer this. And then okay, wargs prowl. I need to kill some wargs and get the rare flower. Critic, I will tell you, if you know the answer to this one, by all means, give her. Alexa, no robot rebellion in my home. No. Cool. If you think you've got the answer, go ahead. This will make for like one of the... He'll tie a record here with three riddles answered in one stream. I'll read it out again. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. Good luck. I walked and walked, and at last I got it. I didn't want it, so I stopped and looked for it. When I found it, I threw it away. What is it? Ooh, these angle stalkers are kind of creepy. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Okay, I see a corpse here, but no flower. Oh, I found the flower. I guess I must have got it off a warg. Okay. Well, that's interesting. This music, too. I don't remember venturing into this area too much by night, but... Another thing that's cool about this area is pain. Swimmer the Roo, you're on the right track. It's not pain. That's not what I'm looking for, but you're definitely on the right track. And maybe one more read-through with that in mind will help you solve this riddle. I'm just going to get back to this point. So welcome everyone to the stream. We're closing in on 2 hours here. Playing a little Treebeard action. We're playing in the Angle, the new territory. And I was just going to say, I really like this new territory. I just worry because I'm a completionist, okay? I'm a Lotro completionist. I like doing all the deeds. I like finding all the places. And these random people who are like just, you know, you pass by, and if I'm talking to the chat or if I'm reading something, I don't even see the ring. And I ride by, then I'm going to miss it. And it's like, no, I want to complete it all. You know, I want to do it all. So that's kind of got me a little nerve-wracking. But maybe it's just because the first time I've been through this area too, so... okay, so let's read this. I'll read that, and then I'll read the riddle. So think about this. The guess that I said he was on the right track was pain. Okay. I walked and walked, and at last I got it. I didn't want it, so I stopped and looked for it. When I found it, I threw it away. What is it? You made it back. Does that mean I showed him the flower? That's it! Lucy style. I'm sure it was dangerous, but it sure paid off in the end. Now I can give this to my lovely elf maid, and she's sure to be impressed. Smitten even. Thank you for helping me not once, but twice or thrice. It's not every day someone will set aside their own tasks to help with someone else's. Good day to you. Good day. Good day, sir. Very good. Alright, so... Oh, Swimmeroo! Should I accept that? Should I accept it? I will, okay? I'm thinking I will. So the correct answer is something like a burr. Maybe it's kind of a different burr. I was looking for a thorn, and I think a burr is more modern than a thorn. Like, who really just steps who really steps on a thorn? And exactly, a sticker, that sort of thing. So Swimmer the Roo, a burr, I will accept that as a correct answer. So you walk and walk, and then you get a burr, like in your shoe, a little Sharpie. And so you stop and you look for it, because you have to like look through your sock or find out where it's poking you from. And when you find it, you throw it away. So they list thorn as the answer, but it's a little bit of an archaic riddle. So very well done. Very well done, Swimmer. get the old applause. Yay! You know what I need? I need a button that goes like yay. You know, when someone gets a riddle or something, or just the where the cheer goes or something. So, all right, guys, one more for you. One more. What's in the middle of water but isn't an island? What's in the middle of water but is not an island? What is it? Just checked lady's screen and my message never went through. Oh. You're not two-boxing, are you, Critic? You're not two-boxing riddle answers here. Oh, boy. Okay, I wanted to just go and take the horse. So, this whole quest line was, 8? No, but Skybird, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. I meant, like, you're not, like, playing two monitors, right? So, Sneakies, I will say, Skybird is on the right track. So, if you're gonna give your answer now or forever hold your peace. What is the middle of water but is not an island? Yes, the letter T. The letter T is correct. The letter T. Let's see here. I found it 2 months of language. I don't know what word to use, but I'm thinking a sticker or a goat head. Small pointy thing hurts like oh no! Critic, did I miss that? That is correct. I don't know if oh no! Oh no, okay, that was your riddle. No, it just never went through. Oh, alright. Well, Critic, if it does you any if it's any consolation, you did have it right. Sneakies, congratulations on the letter T. Very cool. And Graspers, yep, definitely the right answer. It's Twitch, yeah. Let's blame Twitch. Very, very cool. So my question is after the stream, I'm bacheloring, guys, by the way. My better half is out of town for a week. So it's just me and those big Chungus cats. And I'm wondering what I should do for a late dinner. I didn't really eat anything for dinner. Thinking maybe just a burger, you know? I have to make like an ent and leave. Alright, Skybird, thank you very much, and thank you for those dad jokes. And if you're... I'm not sure if you're following already, but if you want to follow and come back, you're welcome at any time. You're welcome anytime, even if you don't follow. But we'd love to have you back. Those are some good dad jokes, and thanks for coming. Thanks for contributing, too. That's very cool. Very cool. I love to see it. You love to see it. So, we are going back to Thornhat. I'm not sure how much more there is to this area. I'm not sure. Is there anyone in chat who's played the angle? Am I getting close? Like, these Thornhat quests, these Thornhat quests, yeah, I need a drink. I think I'm all out, too. Oh, my goodness. All right. I'm going to have to take a pause in a moment just to go get something to drink. But I think I should be near the end. I've done a lot in this area. I've been everywhere there is to be. At least I would think so. So, I should just jump on this pig. Looks like both these turn-ins are in the... Do you know why I hate stairs? Dominic. No, Dominic. Tell me why you hate stairs. I'm really excited to hear this, by the way. I'm going to turn this in. Because they're always up to something. Oh, sneaky stairs. Very well done. That's a nice little pun there. Very cool. Very cool. Thanks for that. And Sneakies, thank you very much for the follow, Sneakies. You're another one. You've solved the riddle. So basically that's like almost your initiation into, like the channel. So well done. And thank you very much. I do appreciate the follows. So very cool. Very cool. Some new folks who like the riddles and who like to like the content. That's always fun. Always fun. Thank you for the contents of this cache. Well, thank you for that follow, and thanks for the contents of this cache. Did you know every time you light your lighter, it becomes lighter, and when it gets too light, your lighter won't light? That's a good tongue twister. My tongue was just kind of unraveling in my mouth there. That was good. That was a good one. Oh, there's another. Okay, so here's another dad joke, and this was compliments of my significant other. She wrote me the other day, and I'm just passing this on because it's less of a kind of a Tolkien-esque, archaic dad joke, and more of like a modern world, which I guess most dad jokes are really, right? But she said, what's heavier, water, or sorry, it's like, yeah, what's heavier? What is a heavier liquid, water or butane? Or maybe it's just what is heavier, water or butane? And then, of course, everybody answers, kind of they think about it as like butane's a gas, and then they'll just answer water. And then, so then she comes out with, right, because butane's a lighter fluid. Butane's a lighter fluid? So that Sneakies, that's your fault. You kind of led me to that joke. I will give credit where it's due. Anyway, so close, so close. Thank you for the contents of this cache, Jubilos. That will be great. Okay. Bested Pharaon. All right, so now I get the boots. Man, it gives you like an entire armor set, and I think this armor set is actually like bound to account. It is. So it's bound to account, not bound to character. So you can use it for up-and-coming alts, which is kind of cool. If, like, I wanted to roll a hunter, I basically got the whole thing of gear. Oh, Critic, coming back with another one. Okay, just give me one moment, Critic. You can start typing. Oh, here we go. While I live, my counter will always survive. The absence of me. Our enemy shall thrive. I'm cast upon all I touch to divine. No emotions or senses, but set to always shine. What am I? What is this? While I live, my counter will always survive. The absence of me, our enemy shall thrive. Ooh, I have a lead. I feel like it's like justice or order. Let's see. While I live, my counter will always survive. I'm cast upon all I touch to divine. No emotions or senses, but set to always shine. I cast upon all I touch to divine. No emotions or senses, but set to always shine. What am I? Justice? I will say maybe justice. The light or law. The light of the law, maybe? Sneakies, if you know, guys, go ahead and guess, because this is a good one. I mean, it's not just a good one because I can't get it, but yeah. While I live, my counter will always survive. The absence of me, our enemy shall thrive. I'm cast upon all I touch to divine. No emotions or senses, but set to always shine. What am I? Not justice, but you're on the right track with your second comment. Law? I said order before. John is close. Ooh, okay. The Illuminati. No. Oh boy. John is close with his guess, the sun. I was on the right track with my second comment, the law. Probably close enough to be right. So I think I'd count that as right. So which one do you think? Illumination? Critic? Or do you think John is close enough? This is really cool. I'm like, I was looking for sunlight. Ah, okay. So I think I did say light at one point in time, but I'm not sure. So maybe John and I combined. But John, you pretty much got it with the sun. So sun with sunlight. That's cool, Critic. That's I did make a comment about light. Yeah. So between the two of us, John, unbeatable duo. Well done. We got this. We should be a wrestling tag team, John. Like the over, the old 46ers or something. Something like that. Anyway, I mean, I don't know if I can handle it anymore. But the Wonder Twins Reborn, activate. Activate arthritis. Oh, my arm. The Can-Am connection. Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh my goodness. Again. Okay. So. See here. Mandan is safe. Thank you for checking on him. I expect it's true for every community, but especially so for the Dunedain. We may argue from time to time, but we may not always get along, but we share the same purpose. Okay. Now, okay, so I've got these quests done. Wait a minute, is this it? I'm done. I don't have any more quests. Damn. Okay, so the angle is done unless I missed something. But I don't see any rings around. I don't have any quests left in my tracker. No. Well, okay.
Hail, friend, and well met.
You know, I probably missed something pretty epic with that one instance where the Dunedain killed the ranger, or where she knocked him senseless and stuff. Or not the Dunedain, the Dunlending. I probably did something there, and hell, I don't even know what I don't even know what happened. All I know is the ranger got beat down, and it was like he was in league with the spy, and he was trying in a roundabout way to protect them from Saruman, but I don't think it was the right way. So there's a lot of these kind of, you know, what you said is true from a certain point of view going on here in the angle. So very cool. So I gotta see, you get rep for this place. Reputation. Defenders of the Angle. I am Kindred. I reached Kindred. What kind of deeds am I looking at here, though? Man. Deeds of the Angle. 2 of tree. Completed. 2 of tree. 2 of 3. Showing my French-Canadian roots right there. 2 of tree, guys. 2 of tree. Let's see here. Deeds of the Angle. 2 of 3. Beast Slayer of the Angle. Yeah. Dead Slayer of the Angle, Evil Man Slayer of the Angle, Orc-Kind Slayer. So there's 4 Slayer Deeds of the Angle. Okay, cool. I gotcha. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to come back here after and kind of root around and see what I've got going on. But I think just because I think we're still in the area, I'm gonna work on Book 4, Chapter 5, finding the chambers. Because I haven't done that. I should actually sell.
Greetings.
Hope everybody's doing well, by the way. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday night. Enjoying the stream, enjoying the evening. Maybe you've put in a rough day at work. I have a friend who went back to work for the first time today in a long time, and he said it went really well. You know what was really heartening is, you know, all of us, I'm going to tell you this, there's some philosophical discussions I want to have with you guys right now. Not philosophical, but just like, just a couple of things that are kind of near and dear to my heart that I'll share with my chat here. One is, you know, this fella here was kind of like, we're all in the area of like, you know, who wants to go outside, right? Who wants to go out there? We've got, you know, the threat of COVID. We've got all this stuff going on. I'm going to keep that earring. And this, I'm going to keep this too. You know, and it's kind of like, it's just easier for us to stay home surrounded by creature comforts and all that. And this fellow went back to work. And, you know, the first thing I asked him was like, so how did the day go, right? And he was like, it went really well. And it was good to get outside. It was good to get, he came in and the guy had color. You know, we're all so pale. Now, I'm pale because I'm like, you know, I've got some European background, like the Eastern European background. I've also got some French Canadian, and you know, I'm just very pale to begin with. I'm a pale guy, you know. In the summer I get nice and tan, but right now I'm pretty pale. But it was nice. It was nice, you know, to get outside, and he had like pink. He had a pink face. It was neat. You know, he got some color in his cheeks, and he was like, yeah, it felt really good. Felt really good. Of course, he wanted to get home, but you know, like it was a good first day for him. So that's one thing. The other couple of things I wanted to talk to you about were just kind of like personal events that I've experienced recently in the streaming world and just with friends. And one, I want to give kudos where kudos is due. So I had one of my mods last night, the Rose Garden, was streaming, and I watched the beginning of her stream, and she was streaming some really scary game. It was like Franny or Franland or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And it creeped me out. Not gonna lie, it creeped me out. I was like, you know, I was interested, and then this big demon just popped out of, you know, Franbo. There we go. So this big demon just kind of popped out of a hole in the wall, and it started saying some stuff, and I was like, nope, not for me. Not, you know, like I lurked, right? I just stayed lurking in the chat. I I didn't really get too into it. It just wasn't my thing. So, but she does Mental Health Monday. Okay, the Rose Garden streams out Mental Health Monday, and I'll send a shout out to her channel right now. So go check out the Rose Garden, if I can. I don't know if she's lurking right now. Yeah, she is. Right on. Okay, I'm gonna shout her out. So last scene exploring the strange realms of life is strange. Oh, sorry, Rue. I could have just asked you to do that too. So anyway, so I talked to her about it at the end, and and another thing that happened last night is, a little bit of fatherly pride. My own mod, Swimmer the Rue, who is my son. He had his first stream. Now, we went through hell and high water to get this stream going because we got him a computer for Christmas, and he kind of said the computer was he wanted it for one thing, and now he's kind of discovering that he wants it for other stuff. So he started streaming as well. And Swimmer the Roo, you can give yourself a shout out there if you'd like. So Swimmer started last night, and he started streaming. So I switched over to his channel, and I didn't really think about it, but I didn't check in on the Rose Garden because Rose Garden's been streaming longer than all of us, and so, I talked to her after, and I said, hey, sorry, I joined Swimmer. And she's like, yeah, I was lurking in his channel too. And she said, I didn't really, she said, I may have cost myself some viewership, but I felt it was really important to do this stream for those suffering from mental health. And I was like, you know what, guys? You know what that is? Like, if you do something and no one's, I'm not saying no one, because she had a couple of people there, I'm sure. But, you know what you do if you do something and you're professional and you carry it out, and if no one's watching but you still do the task because it's the right thing to do and because it's something that you committed to, that's called integrity. And I really, really, give her applause for doing that. I believe that is an amazing trait, and I'm very proud that she exhibited that with her stream last night. So very, I cannot invoke. Oh, I'm already inspired. Okay. So I thought that was amazing. I really did. And it's something that more of us should do, rather than kind of, I'll say this. So I will say this, and I'm guilty of this, but I don't think it's a flaw. So if I'm in a channel and I gift someone a subscription, there's an option to go anonymous. Okay. But for me, I seldom give away gift subs in a channel and just give away 5 to random people. I'll normally pick someone to gift a sub to, and I don't go anonymous because I want them to know, hey, I'm thinking of you when I gift this sub. You're special to me in one way or another, and I think you'll really enjoy this, and I want to treat you because you're my friend or because you're a loyal subscriber to the channel, So you're trash with the show. So yep, ordered food. Verdon, what did you order? I want to hear it. Because I still have to order some food. So there's that too, and that's it's not. I wouldn't consider that to be kind of hey, look at me, I gifted a sub to a channel. It's more like I said, it's just here's my gift to you, because I like you, because I'm thinking about you, and because I want to help the streamer. That's the main idea for it. So that's I'm proud of that. That's a good. I think I'm doing the greater good. So the other thing, Raising Cane's, ordered food, Raising Cane's. I don't think we have those where we are, Verdon. I don't think I have that chain. I think I've heard of it, but I haven't heard of it. We don't have it. I think I've heard of it, but we haven't heard it. Oh, I see. Okay. So what did you get with your meal? And while you tell me, I'm going to talk about the other thing that I wanted to tell you. I don't know if I'm lost in this cave. No, I'm not. Okay. So the other thing, it's mainly down south. Okay. We have our senior nearby, but I've never had it. Ah, okay. So I'm on my way to the next cave. The other thing that I wanted to bring up here, and there's two things here. There's kind of two things. Chicken fingers. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea. That is a great idea. I think I'm gonna go get myself some chicken fingers. Maybe I'm torn, guys. Basically like sweet barbecue or honey barbecue flavored on the chicken fingers, or buffalo like a medium buffalo wing sauce on the chicken fingers. I think that those are the two things that I'm considering. I'm kind of torn though. Maybe we'll do a poll. You know what? Oh Christ! I don't know how to do this, and you know what? The Rose Garden is the poll person. She can probably swing one of these right away. It may not be the best spelling, but she'll at least get the idea across. But anyway, so okay, go for the spicy. Yeah, they are so good. They are so good. So I'm choosing between those two. Right now, you got me leaning toward the buffalo chicken. I'm gonna say. Oh, there you go. Okay, so Swimmer's working on it right now, so we'll see if we can get it going there. Ever have Wingstop? Yes, but not for a long time. I actually liked going to Buffalo Wild Wings when I was down there. I enjoyed that for a wing place because I just kind of fell in love with the boneless lemon pepper. That was kind of my go-to flavor, and it was just so darn delicious. I will say that. But I'd like to try Wingstop because they've kind of overhauled their menu, I think, and that would be fun too. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent. I want to get my second point out. Another virtue, and I'd say that integrity should be the next virtue. If they ever incorporate another virtue, like wit was the most recent virtue that they incorporated in Lotro. I think they want to do another one. I think integrity should be one. All right. Can't, sorry, streaming and modding. All right, Rose. So there's that. Now, the second one is honesty, okay? I'm going to talk to you about being honest. I play Among Us every now and then, and I'm not very good at it because I'm a little too honest, and I know Noah, my friend Noah, who's in the chat, he suffers from this as well. It's hard for Noah to lie. And if you ask Noah a direct question, like, where were you? And if he's the sus imposter, Noah will basically be like, yeah, I'm done. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see here. We're going to have honey barbecue or buffalo style. It's kind of a medium hot. Let's see. There we go. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, you guys. I just kind of crashed the thing. Anyway, so honesty. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of what I just did because I spoke honestly to one of my fellow streamers and like someone who I followed and became a friend with, and I sometimes maybe honesty gets taken the wrong way because it's maybe something that's not entirely true in either the Twitch world or our real world. But I was honestly raised to be as honest as I could, especially like doesn't matter how bad it is, always tell the truth, right? So the game Balderdash was kind of a challenge for me at first too, but I'm not even in where I'm supposed to be going. I don't know what the hell I was thinking where I left the road too early. Anyway, so this one streamer, and I've rated her a couple times, and I used to really enjoy rating her, and I still, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy rating. Like it's not the rating or whatever. It's just she went from streaming herself. Like just like herself, you could actually see her streaming. You could see she had cats, and you could see they kind of wandered into the stream every now and then. And it was a very, very cool, very refreshing, genuine stream. When this person showed emotion, she showed it for real. Like like you could kind of see it, like her getting kind of choked up sometimes. Like if you gave her a big raid or something, or just even raiding, just thinking someone is thinking about you, right, when you're raiding someone. So she went from that to a VTuber, and the VTuber had enhancements that may have been kind of like more appealing to some viewers, but for me it was just kind of okay. I get the joke, but like, go back to being yourself, you know what I mean? And so I told her this. I told her that's very honestly. I said, I just felt like your stream was a little more genuine you when you were being yourself. And with the VTuber, it's like it's distraction and whatever, Oh, the poll is up, folks. The chicken vote is up. Go ahead and make your vote. Make your vote, please. So anyway, so when I told her this, she's like, she kind of got a little sad, you know, and I was like, no, 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 it has nothing to do with kind of you, you know, it, and she said, you know, like, Steely, that's really nice of you to say, honestly, but, you know, like, I found it very hard with my anxiety to stream myself, and I was like, you know, I kind of could understand that. I totally could, you know, like, because my own cousin has anxiety, you know what I mean? Yeah, Vernon. Yeah, so it's kind of like that, and you know, the thing is I think maybe she took it a little bit the wrong way. Like, she took it as if I was saying, well, now your stream is like, you know, it's not genuine because you're using a VTuber. Not. I'm just voicing my preference, and really, like, who am I to voice, right? I'm just a viewer, you know, like I'm someone who watches the stream, right? And I just have my opinion, and I'm from a generation where, like, you know, we speak our opinions and we speak. Oh, Siren? Yes, indeed, sir. Yes, indeed. I am a Friar fan. Have been for a long time. And when I lived in Mystic, Connecticut, they do. And when I lived in Mystic, I actually went to the Dunkin' Donut Center 3 times while I was there, and I had the same seats like each time. Honey barbecue for the win. Thank you, stream. Thank you. I will get those, and I will post a picture in the Discord. Let's do a shout out for the Discord swimmer, just so everybody can see the later din. But thanks everybody for voting. Sneakies, you had me going with the hot stuff, but then I gotta listen to those viewers because they're giving me honest opinions. See what I did there? So yeah, so I, you know, like I actually sent this streamer a personal message, and I said I didn't mean to be offensive. I'm just giving you my opinion, and I really enjoyed your stream before the VTuber to now, but I do understand why you've made the change. Thank you for letting me know that was the reason as well, because I think it's important, you know. So sometimes a little miscommunication is one thing, but when you're speaking your mind, here's another thing, folks. If you speak your mind and you tell me, you know, like, you say you're a Connecticut Huskies fan and you tell me Friars suck, you know, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to call it out. But you know, there's nothing wrong with being honest. There really isn't. What you got to watch out with, though, is when, like, sometimes your honest opinion is very very strong, and you may want to be a little more tactful when you give it. Maybe the timing just isn't right to share that opinion. But it's never wrong to have an honest opinion of something, especially if that opinion is your own. I'll leave it on that note, and I'm gonna tell you that, you know, like, I'm a teacher too. Like, I really missed my teaching job when I was in Florida, and I'm kind of working my way to get back there. But what I used to tell those students, they used to always ask me, you know, Mr. Steely Dad, for a lack of a, you know, better thing. But my first name, by the way, stream, you know, I'm gonna reveal my first name here so you can Google it. My first name is actually Christian. So, you know, as like Man Bear J, it's pretty obvious that you know what his first name is. It's Jay or Jamie. It's short for Jamie. My name is Christian. So, just in case you really wanted to know, it's the true name reveal. Yes, but and that's just being honest. So there you go, Verdon. And I'm gonna tell you, those kids, all they want to do is, like, you know, Steely, who were you voting for in the election? And this was back in 2017, when you know, the election was won by President Trump. And you know, I'm a Canadian, so I couldn't vote, right? I had a green card, but I didn't have, like, I'm not a U.S. citizen. I was really, like, kind of working towards citizenship. So, but I repeatedly told those kids that, you know what, the biggest gift that you have is the freedom to think for yourselves. And if you want to, like, you know, they just want to know, kind of, maybe that I would sway their opinion on who to vote for, or, like, would you vote for this person? And I said, you know what, do your own research, do it by yourself. You know, if you want to ask people, that's fine, but remember, you're getting opinions here, and do your own research. Decide for yourself what, you know, who you would vote for, or what you would decide, and go with that, because you're entitled to your opinion. And that's, you know, that's the greatest gift that anyone has, is freedom of mind, right? So that's my those are my those are my Steely Dad kind of the more you know, little star, you know, comes out about me anyway. That's kind of my opinion. So anyway, but I really do miss teaching. That's just kids are amazing. I will say that they're amazing. They're amazing young people, and sometimes our old minds just, you know, can't wrap around something, and a child will grasp it like that, you know, and they're so like pure and honest and straightforward with their thinking that it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, folks. Those kids. So let's see here. Where are we at? We're at 7:15. Okay. Good Joe. Go Joe. So is that like the little at the end, and you know, stay away from Cobra, kids, you know? One of those. You know, I gotta tell you, John, I was less influenced by here's a story, and here's, you know, like, maybe it's the Canadian versus the American. I used to love playing with G.I. Joes as a kid. Like playing with the toys and whatnot. But my real is the guy that gets you kids all wound up, then leaves. Sneakies! Alright. Well, your opinion is always welcome. It's just, you know, if what the heck is going on here? Why? Oh, I'm already inspired. Okay, sorry guys. But I will say that He-Man was my cartoon of choice when I was a kid. And at the end of every He-Man episode, there was always like a moral, right, to the story. And sometimes it was like, strength did not prevail. This did not prevail. Ingenuity can prevail, or, you know, creativity can prevail. So I was always about those little He-Man, you know, like ending lessons. And you gotta wonder, you know, like, why don't more shows today do those? Is it because they're too hokey? Is it because they think like the kids don't listen? You know, like they won't care? You know, I don't think so. I think it's just like, you know, maybe afraid to kind of go back into that, you know, like telling people what to do stereotype. So, what does that mean? Swimmeroo, what is TL semicolon DR? Or was that just a mistype? Barden love Transformers. I love... Oh, too long, didn't read. Okay. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. I'm really showing my age here. Let's see here. He just sneezed. Gazoonite. Bring Lorfindels back to Ellen. You know what? I don't really feel like kind of moving along here. I definitely don't look like He-Man anymore, let me tell you. There was a time where I used to really keep myself really nice and physically fit. But I gotta tell you guys that tomorrow I'm gonna resume, and I was motivated by a friend here. I'm gonna resume my, I had one G.I. Joe and one Masters of the Universe. John, what the hell? What the hell? You know, okay, you must have had, did you have a lot of anything? Did you have like a collection of anything? Let's talk out there. Who had these collections? I had a bunch of collections, actually, and I'm not shy to admit it. These daggers are both better than that. I had Transformers as a kid. You know what's really funny is, I didn't realize this. I had an original Starscream. Okay, like, you know, fresh out of the box. And I didn't realize how popular that character was. I just thought, you know, okay, he's a plane. You know what I mean? Like, he's, you know, whatever, and... But the most I had was Star Wars, but I had friends who had all kinds. Ah, yeah, okay. I can. So, I gotta tell you this, like, my family did not have a lot of money growing up, so I didn't really have a lot of anything, except for Christmas. It's like they saved up the whole year to make up for not having anything in the whole year, and, you know, I'm watching all my friends get new toys and whatever, and I had to wait till Christmas. But they made up for it at Christmas, because I used to have some really good Christmases, like, lots of action figures and whatnot, and, you know, so that's cool. That's very cool. And had quite a few Transformers as well. Osirin, right on. I did not. I only had like a couple. I had this little, I don't even know what the name of it was. It was like a little blue truck that had a red I guess payload, and the like it folded back sort of thing. So I think I had him and Starscream, and that was it. So I should show you my Lego sets. Damn. I was not the Lego kid in my family. My son, though, Swimmeroo has... Oh my goodness, Swimmeroo. Swimmeroo, you should post... Do you still have all your boxes of Lego and stuff? Do you still have all those, like, packed in? Swimmeroo got spoiled, let me tell you. He showed some propensity with Lego, and we just ran with it, so... Swimmeroo. Oh no, tell me she didn't sell them all. Tell me they weren't all yard saled. Or just tell me the collection is just too damn massive. I had a friend with most of the Transformers, one with G.I. Joe, and another with He-Man and Mask. You know, John, we just... Okay, there's a channel out there, Swimmeroo. You should shout out that channel. It's too big. Okay. You should shout out that channel of the retro commercials. Because we just found this channel the other night and we were watching it, and actually Swimmeroo saw his first commercial for Mask. You know, like the from the 80s, like that playset. So I was like, oh yeah, they were about around the same time as like Transformers and whatever, and yeah. So anyway, it's like Sneaky said, had the G.I. Joe with a lifelike hair and beard, and one with a kung fu grip. those little selling models, and they were always in a big, like, bam, like a big explosive kind of star sort of thing, like kung fu grip, you know, sort of thing. So retro commercials will never follow me, but at the same time, it's kind of worth it if you want a little bit of nostalgia. It's just rewinds of like, they have a whole bunch of commercials in there. They just air rewinds. So if you're ever really bored, go check that out. Okay, so this is Find the O-Node. The O-Node is in Giant Valley in the Troll Shaws. So we're just going to skip ahead a little bit here. There's a ton of stables now. I think there's actually a stable in the High Moor. Yeah, right on. So and then had the G.I. Joes, Lego collections. Yeah, lots of great stuff there, guys. I had a big He-Man collection. I almost had the whole damn thing. There were eight of this one type of figure that I was missing. Late in the He-Man collection, very late, they came out with some really odd toys, and one of them's where they were actually like tops. They were little figurines that looked like tops, and you'd pull the ripcord and they just spin, and they'd have like arms like this, so they just kind of like boom 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 and fight each other. There were 10 of them released. I had 2, so I was missing 8 of those. I'm not even going here. You had Pogs, Verdunlad? Yep. I missed out on the Pog. Yeah. You had Leech, and you had Skunkor, who smelled like weed. Yeah, I remember him. So, I missed out on the Pog crate, Varden. I was kind of, I think in my late teens when they hit big. And by then I was kind of spending my money on other notorious stuff, including video games, guys, including games. But yeah, Skunkor smelled like weed, and then they also had Mossman. Mossman was like the Beastman character cast, and he was just covered in like this prickly little moss, like, rub it on critters and watch them grow, sort of thing. So anyway, and he smelled like a tree. He smelled like pine. So if you had allergies, you were just screwed over by those 2 releases. So there you go, sir. You had Mossman too. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to sneaky Berg here. I don't know what's chasing me. Probably a Prowler. No, it's gone now. Okay. I only had Fisto, and my brother had Jitsu. Yep, had those too. Gotta get going. Dinner time for me. See you Thursday. Thanks, Penny. Thank you for hanging out for like the whole stream. You are amazing. And I owe you a few runs of the school and library. I will say that, Penny, just for kind of hanging out and stuff. Gondo's in the kin tonight. Malia's here, and John is playing too. So we got a few people. Anyway, thanks again, Penny. And the battle damage He-Man with the rotated, that was the battle armor He-Man. Had 2 rotations. There was a battle armor Skeletor as well. I think there were like 4 variants of He-Man. There was the original, the battle armor, there was one where he carried like this dragon blaster He-Man. That's what it was. He had a pack sack on his back. Yeah, man. Thanks, Penny. Thanks. I appreciate it. So the dragon on his back, you used to fill it with water, like Cobra Khan. Anybody remember Cobra Khan? He had the head of a cobra. You put a little water in his body, and you just press his head, and he'd spray water, which is supposed to be like, you know, like the black mist of wrestling sort of thing. Exactly right, Osiris. Whoa, nostalgia. We're really getting into it here, folks. But Dragon Blaster He-Man was really good too, because you used to fill this thing with water and you could spray it. And while Cobra Khan sprayed like a mist that would maybe go about half a foot from the figure, you could blast your sister or blast your sibling or blast your dog from like across the room with Dragon Blaster He-Man. That thing just like it was a strong pumper of water. So there was that He-Man as well. I'm not sure if there were any more, but I remember those. All right, got to defeat the Onoid here. Ah. He's a wood troll. He wasn't even an Onoid. So I'm gonna mithril coin back here. Stretch Armstrong. Were those the bendies? Like those there was also the Adam version with the pink and purple shirt. Yep. That shirt was like a velvet color too, and it came with like a black elastic to hold it in place, or a black rubber band for you folks from maybe other countries. We call it sometimes I call them elastics up here. And I went to Florida and I was like, "Do you have any elastics in your drawer?" And they're like, "What? What's an elastic?" And I said, "Oh no, a rubber band." And they're like, "Oh, elastic." You know, I got that. So, so he was the bendy, right? The Stretch Armstrong. You could pull him and you do all kinds of, like the Mr. Fantastic doll.
Will you lend me your ear?
All right, we're talking to Elrond now. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of glossing over book 7. I still have your Real Ghostbusters figs. Yeah, so Real Ghostbusters. I got to tell you, this is kind of a one of those amazing finds at a thrift store. You know, I'm not going to play thrift shop for Macklemore here. I don't think it's the right time and the right place, but I'm going to Rivendell. But I was in a thrift store, and I found the 4 original Ghostbusters. Now, they were out of their package, so it's kind of like, I want the Stay Puft Funkos. Actually, I kind of do Varden. I kind of do Christmas Gift Idea Swimmeroo. Christmas Gift Idea. But I walked in there, and they had the original 4 Ghostbusters with the proton packs, with the intact proton, like, little plastic wire kind of, like, things. And, right... That's for you to write down, son. How can I be of service? There's a moose just flipping out over here. Wow, what is going on? The Last Homely House, Swift Travel, right on. So, anyway, I found them, and they were dirt cheap. I got all 4 for like $6, I think, or something like that. And Swimmeroo still got them. They were in prime condition. The only problem is they got taken out of the box. But I was also a huge Ghostbusters fan. Of course, I was the perfect age, right, John? Like, this was mid-'80s. You know, you're talking like I'm 10, you know, going on 11. Or 9 going on 10. And, you know, I think it was 84. But anyway, so those were like, you know, those movies were... Well, the first one was, like, amazing. You know, so I tried to collect the figures, but we had no money, so I didn't even have any. I think I got actually, like, Fearsome Flush. I think I got the toilet. That the villain toilet that flushed, maybe, because I was like, I'm going to start my collection one way or another, and I bought the toilet. You know, what a way to start it, but, you know, anyway, well, what can you do, right? So, that was my Real Ghostbusters idea. Okay, guys, I owe you a riddle here. I owe you one. What comes in many varieties and can't be seen or touched, but it often makes you move? What comes in many varieties and can't be seen or touched, but it often makes you move? That's my riddle. Then there was the Real Ghostbusters, and then the Ghostbusters that no one gave a crap. Yes, Swimmeroo! Swimmeroo coming in just before Osiris with that answer. Swimmer the Roo. Well done. Well done. So music is the correct answer. Well done, you guys. You know, I would have thought that was a little bit of a tricky one. You know, because it's like, what makes you move? Yeah. So very good, Swimmer. Very good. Swimmer, are you streaming tonight? I didn't know if you were streaming. Talk to Elrond. Are you streaming right now? No. Okay.
Dark days are coming.
Talk to Rivendell, because I'm going to be wrapping up here shortly, Swimmeroo. I got maybe another 10-15 minutes here. Maybe less than that, actually. I think I don't think I'm going to do this instance. I'm going to talk to Legolas, but I think that'd probably be a good place to go, because this can turn into quite the long instance too. So. The House of Elrond. Anyway, you guys are amazing. I'm going to hit you up with another riddle. Eh? There we go. I can fill a house or fill your mouth, but you can never catch me in your hands. What am I? I can fill a house or fill your mouth, but you can never catch me in your hands. The Trolls and Vines instance. Yes, Osirin. Yep. Taste? No, not in this case. Sound? No, that's not the answer I'm looking for. Those are good guesses, though. Well, the taste one especially, because you can... I'm going to say you can almost taste this. I can fill a house or fill your mouth, but you can never catch me in your hands. What am I? Air? Not exactly, Critic. That is the right answer. I like taste. That's a good answer, even if it's wrong. Smell? This the answer to this riddle has an odor. I will give you that clue. I will give you that. Oh, Siren, do you still need to do this instance? This 147 or 148? Critic coming in with the golden trio, folks. Critic has solved 3 riddles tonight. I did it recently. Oh, I got you. Congratulations, Critic. You've joined an elite club. I think actually there's only like 4 members, including you. So very cool. I want to stream, but I have to wait till I get a new computer. This one is sold. I'm lucky I can still play the games. Forget about streaming as well. Sneakies, I feel that, and I'm going to tell you why. So, I bought Swimmeroo. Swimmeroo's mom and I teamed up to buy him a computer this Christmas. Now, in her words, Swimmer wants a computer that, you know, he can do his school homework on, and, you know, can edit his videos on. So, so we teamed up and we found one, and it wasn't too expensive, and it was like, this is a really good student computer, a starter computer, because it would be his first one. He's only 16, so, so we got it for him, and then he decides, you know, I kind of want to start streaming, you know, like I kind of do, and so okay, well, let's set him up, right? Let's get him going, and then we were wondering, it's like, oh my god, like he put on a test stream. And that's why I said last night was his first stream. It wasn't his first stream. He'd been streaming a few things. It was his first stream on his computer that actually like worked, and it was tight, and it was very well done. He'd done a few test streams. Now the first test stream that he did, we discovered that he had internet that they didn't even know they had. Like, there was internet in another part of the house that was like more modern, and then he was connected to like an old modem that I think they just left there, like when they disconnected the old stuff or installed the new stuff. They were just like, we'll just leave it there. It had the crappiest bandwidth, you know, that you could get, and you need good bandwidth if you're going to stream. You especially need good upload speed, because you have to have things, you know, you're basically projecting to your Streamlabs, and then that uploads it to your viewers, right, to Twitch. So it's like, okay, we got to get your internet. So his mom luckily was like, yeah, okay, well, you know, we'll upgrade the internet, whatever. So that was test 1. So he gets it, and it's like, okay, you have updated internet, right on. Tries to stream, and it's choppy, and it's like he says a few words and then it cuts out, and then it's choppy and it says a few words and it cuts out. It's like, oh, what's going on now? How much RAM do you have in your computer? So we found out he had 8 gigs of RAM, and OBS takes up like basically 4. And then the game that he was trying to stream takes up 4. So he basically was using all of his RAM, like all of it for the thing, and it was choppy, and he was getting drop frames and everything. So yesterday I went out and I bought him some RAM, and I drove into the little town. He only lives about 20 minutes away from me, so it wasn't big of a drive, but picked up the RAM, drove it in, installed it, cleaned up his computer, and lo and behold, finally he was able to stream. So, Sneakies, I'm not sure if your specs or anything like that, or if there's anything that you can do, but it's. I gotta tell you, it's cool to stream. It really is, but it does take work. Like it takes and I understand the about having the computer. We were really lucky that his computer was able to be upgraded to be able to do that, to like upgrade the RAM and whatever. But yeah, and we're glad it works. That's true. So Sneakies, I really hope computer's still running Windows 7. So yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Sneakies, but something to work toward in the future. I just recently I've been working with a computer that was 5 years old. It was a laptop, and before that, my laptop I bought it in 2008, and that's what I was playing Lotro off of. So you're talking like hopefully taxes this year will help. Yeah. I'm actually hoping that'll help me out too, because there's a few things that I want. But I don't like spending money on myself, so it's kind of it's hard. The computer I bought with work bonus, I got a big bonus from work because they did a calculation and they found out they were underpaying me for a while. So, and Gondo just got a new CPU. Oh look, Gondo got a new CPU. My previous CPU was 11 years old. I hear that, Gondo. I truly do. Before my laptop that I bought in 2017. My last laptop, like I said, was 2008, so I've been using 9 years on that old Beaster HP Pavilion laptop. Had a big ass screen, but it was a monster. You folks remember netbooks? I think I played I remember netbooks. Yep.
Megovanen.
I'm not telling you what I want, Basilla. I'm not telling you that. Talk to Legolas and Rivendell and track down the wood trolls. Basilla is visiting her friend. She is the missing person. She is missing from action from the house, and the reason that the cats are in a depression. So, well, look who it is. I haven't seen you in a while, chum. Shivani's Epitome. Yes, this is the same burglar that you probably he just wants you to be happy. That's right. I've been saying it all stream. Thanks, John. Yes, Shivani's Epitome. This is the burglar that you probably witnessed the creation of way back when you first started following. I haven't seen you in a couple weeks though, chum. I hope life's been good to you. Hope that you're just busy and or just been lurking maybe a couple streams and whatever. But this is Jubilos Narthropple, the gnome burglars. So. Alrighty, well, my friends, it's really been cool. I'm gonna give you one more riddle to kind of end things off here. So, just because this page is so good, I really like this page of riddles. So, let me see here. The man who invented it doesn't want it. The man who bought it doesn't need it. The man who needs it doesn't know it. What is it? I've been working a lot. Last week I had 14-hour days. Holy smoke. Do you run your own business, or are you just on some serious overtime? Basilla, I gotta tell you, I can't fetch that second-hand Cat Riley. He's already made his stream appearance. He made it for free. So, I don't have enough points for D's. I don't know if he'll come. If he'll come, I'll bring him. Critic, okay, you know what? All right. Today I just got what is LASK or LASKK? I'm not familiar with that acronym. I mean, if you don't want to say it on stream, then I get it. But oh, military. Okay, I got you. Okay, one moment. I'll see if I can fetch this cat. And again, the riddle is, and thank you, Critic, for giving. The man who invented it doesn't want it. The man who bought it doesn't need it. The man who needs it doesn't know it. So what is it? So you're in the military. Oh, okay, I got you. All right. A mint? No. But that's a good answer, because if you need it, sometimes you don't even know it. I could probably use a mint right now. Okay, one sec. He's coming. Hey, your mama wants to see you. Come on. Come on. Well, don't lie down. She's not gonna. Alright. Alright. I'll give you a close up here. There he is. There. Oh, is your tail okay? Are you okay? Yeah. I think he's a little concerned because he was up here. His heart is beating. So there's Riley. There he is. Drugs? Nope. Not. And I've heard this one before. You probably have, John. It's actually even in Lord of the Rings Online, just worded differently. So there he is. All right. So there's the menu. All right. Off you go. Yeah, no problem. No problem. So let's see here. So, yeah, I don't really know what clues to give. Otherwise, it is a Lotro riddle, and it's in Moria, and it's one of the items. So the man who invented it doesn't want it. The man who bought it doesn't need it. And the man who needs it doesn't know it. What is it? Same color and markings as my cat. Yeah, those tabbies are cute. And you know what? They've all got such good personalities, I find. So, you know, he's I like the ones that have the big spots on their side, like the big circle spots. I like those ones. And I like the tuxedo cats too. They're cute. They're cute as well. So, all right, guys. Well, I might have to give you the answer to this one. I'll give you a clue. This is something morbid. This is a bit of a morbid answer. Oh, hey, Chromite, welcome aboard. Maybe you could, the man who invented it doesn't want it. Yes, Chromite got it. Chromite got it. And kind of a late entry. Chromite, you are correct. Well done. And welcome to the late addition to the stream. I hope you enjoyed your day. I think I saw you earlier today in Jess's stream. I might have. But yeah. So as a Lotro player, Chromite, this is kind of one of those Lotro riddles that appeared in different forms. So. All right, so let's see what's going on here, guys. I'm gonna go get some late dinner. We decided that I'm going to have some sweet barbecue chicken fingers, or honey barbecue chicken fingers. Let me just see who's on here. All right, we're gonna raid my cousin. We're gonna raid Rose Garden. So let's see here if I can figure out how to do this. So, okay, guys. Thank you for and yeah, I was only half paying attention. Figured someone would have gotten it. It was, and maybe just the kind of the end of the stream kind of tiredness or whatnot. But it's certainly the case for me. So, thank you guys for joining. This has been one hell of a Tuesday. I hope I hope you all got something out of this stream. Whether it was like the little chat about integrity, or a new riddle to tell your friends, or a new dad joke. Or the talk about being honest. I hope you guys take some of that to heart, and provides those like kind of feel good He-Man end of this show moments. But thank you all for coming. The next stream will be on Thursday. Unless Real Mr. Dom has an itch to play, we might get a bonus stream in tomorrow. Not really sure. And there's wrestling tomorrow night as well. AEW from 8 to 10. So if I stream, it'll probably be earlier than that. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming. Love y'all. And hopefully the rest of your Wednesday goes well, and the rest of your Tuesday as well. See you on Thursday if you can make it. Cheers.